Hey there, hello. It's Tuesday, May 3rd, 2016, and you're listening to the Next Level Podcast, episode 21. I'm Emin Basavan. With me is a man whose diet consists of beer and some more beer. It's John Danho.
Oh, yeah.
And we have a man whose diet consists of water, protein shakes, and pure bars of testosterone. It's RXZ.
I agree with most of that, but I've never had a protein shake in my life.
You've never had a protein shake in your
No.
life? They're pleasant. They're fine.
I feel like it's a supplement.
I don't know.
I don't like vanilla protein shakes at all.
You've had I remember when you
I
had
used to have
protein shakes
a
in
lot.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, and when I went through like a whole like fucking working out phase in Santa Cruz, and like I would drink protein shakes and all that stuff, and I just learned the vanilla ones taste like awful for me, but chocolate ones are delicious.
Just the opposite.
Wow, no,
I don't
dude.
like the chocolate ones at all.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
Well, do you put it with milk or water?
Milk.
Oh, see, I would put it with water.
Okay.
So it because I didn't want like milk is like a lot of protein too, dude. I don't want to load up like crazy. Just get rid of them later.
I found that really funny, dude, because you started working out and you straight hit the protein shakes from day one.
Yeah.
And I've been working out like a long time, and I've been like not even coming close to protein shakes.
No,
It's
bro,
a supplement.
I haven't touched a protein shake in fucking years,
If
dude.
you drink that shit, your body gets used to it, and then if you stop, now it's suddenly all that stuff you were getting from the protein shake that your body's not getting anymore. How are you gonna compensate for that? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I stopped and I just started eating a shit ton more. Like I just would eat like a fucking pig, like everything in front of me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
When I was vegan, I would eat a lot of protein shakes.
Of
I was
course.
fucking vegan for 5 years, man.
you
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know
darkest
that
years
at
of my
all.
life.
You know, honestly, my opinion of like being vegan has changed over time. Mostly due to like popular.
It's not
people.
fucking healthy, dude.
Isn't it?
No, it makes you feel weak.
Maybe not 100% vegan, but like some form of vegan.
Like
you know?
at first, no, dude. Like at first, the first year, I felt fucking great. I had so much energy. I was doing good. But like as time goes on, like we're designed as omnivores, dude. Like we're supposed to eat both meat
That's really interesting.
and herbs.
Dude, I don't think I would ever be able to give up meat, man.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. It's
And that's the thing, dude. Like
Not in
I
my-
wasn't really craving meat. I was craving more like dairy stuff, like cheese and milk and stuff like that.
Well,
I would never give up fucking
What about
cheese,
just
dude.
that? Like, what about just that? Like having dairy be okay, but then the rest staying mostly vegan. Like eliminating
Dude,
just
dairy's the worst part. Like
So basically you're saying be a
Cheese is terrible.
vegetarian.
essentially.
Yeah, you're just saying be a well, lots of people are vegetarians. I think that's fine. Doesn't
But then
matter.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's actually a healthier lifestyle, isn't it?
I don't know, man. There's a lot
On
of
your
cases
body.
to be made
dude,
for vegetarianism.
just be aware of what you're eating.
'Cause
Like
you
it's
are-
fine to be. It's
You
fine
are
to
what you eat,
meat, man.
Like your body, it's
I am
composed
what
of
I
everything
eat,
you
dude.
eat.
I'm just eating a lot of pork and fucking.
My opinion has been changing because I've been following the fighters like in MMA and stuff, and
Okay.
like I've been kind of tuning into like their diets and what they're eating and stuff. And the consensus is thus that the idea that you are what you eat is pretty true. Like your body becomes composed of what you've been intaking into your body, right? So if you're eating a lot of like non-lean meats, and like heavy stuff, you're gonna gas out quicker. And if you're eating lighter things like lean meats and staying, vegetables and stuff like
you're
that,
not gonna get as heavy, but you're gonna be.
You're not
going to
be as heavy. Yeah, you might not feel like you have a lot of energy, but when like the going gets tough, you're gonna be able to outlast. Your body's gonna be like more fresh in a sense. You're not
That's
gonna gas
interesting.
out.
Well, to be fair though, I fucking love lean meat too. Like chicken's probably my favorite meat. So I mean, I have chicken all the fucking time, like
That's
constantly.
great.
So I love it. Yeah.
Too bad you don't work out, huh?
Yeah, dude. Just too bad. All that shit, dude.
That'll change in time again.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure.
bro. It's phases. They come and go.
Yeah, man. It has to do with time too, man. Sometimes there's not enough
Sometimes
time in
it's
the day.
finals week.
Sometimes it's finals week forever, dude. It's finals
Yeah.
week for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
But it is now finals week today. Today is actually our 21st episode.
Oh shit.
Which is pretty cool.
We're legal now.
Now we are legal. Next level is of drinking age. So today we're gonna have a bit more of a kickback episode. We're just gonna drink a few beers, play some trivia.
As we always do.
It's not as we always do, but
The beers, I mean, the beers, yeah.
Well,
We've been drinking before we were legal.
this is interesting because usually we always have like one beer that someone would bring and we all have it and we give our opinions of it. But this time we all brought our own beer of something we wanted to drink, whether it be for better or for worse, as you just heard. I mean,
God damn it.
sigh. Yeah.
I fucked up.
You did.
I
Did you
hardcore fucked up.
Did you try it yet?
No, I haven't tried it yet. I smell it though. It's
All right. Well,
terrible.
let's all say what we brought before we try it.
Okay,
then.
I brought Mississippi Mud. It came in a gimmicky jar. I thought it looked cool, so I got it.
It does look cool. It looks like the fucking jugs when you're like a hillbilly or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
That's racist, dude.
hillbillies? I don't think that's racist. I think they're just a normal part of
It
culture.
has a picture of a crocodile or alligator on it. It says Black and Tan Porter and Pilsner beer. So
Porter and Pilsner. See,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense to me.
I actually just read that now. If I saw that when I was buying this thing, I probably would not have bought it.
Boy, oh
But
boy.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take a sip.
Take a sip, man. I want to hear
The bottle looks like it would be a toxic like poison inside, like rat poison bottle.
It's fine.
It's
Is it?
what it's
Yeah,
like.
that's fine.
Okay.
It looks a lot heavier than it is. It's
Well,
actually it's a lot lighter than
That's
I thought. Yeah, it's not that. It's fine.
okay.
Absolutely acceptable.
Very good. I'm
Alright.
glad. I'm happy you're not
Yeah.
having a terrible time
No,
finishing
yeah.
that.
What about you, Arik?
I'm
I brought
surprised.
the banana bread that
Oh,
I
yeah.
like so much.
Oh.
One of the few beers that I actually enjoy drinking. I'm not really gonna read the bottle or anything. I think everybody knows banana bread beer.
It's good,
Yeah.
dude.
No,
Well,
it is very good.
Yeah, no, banana bread beer is. I mean, it's not gonna mess you up. It's not gonna buzz you. Really, it's a weak beer, but fuck, man, it's nice and delicious.
It
It's
looks
rich.
great. I love the color.
Yeah.
It smells really nice. It tastes good. I still wouldn't be able probably to finish the entire bottle, but I'll try.
I think you can, man. You've got almost like a good 3/4 of it.
I
in
get
your
my
cup.
fill quick, man, when it comes to
Yeah, I
like
hear
beer
you,
and
dude.
stuff.
For
you know?
sure.
My stomach gets getting bloated.
No, I hear you, bro. I can't drink I can drink a lot actually. I shouldn't even begin what I was about to say.
But you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, dude, I know exactly where you're coming from.
All right,
I
you're
just ignore it.
Yeah, I
I
see.
just ignore it in myself. dude.
Damn,
I
that
just keep
goes
drinking.
way too deep. We'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
I
What
brought
about you?
This, well, last week we had the Weihenstephaner, but we had it was called like Korebanyan or something like that, if you guys remember. And I thought we rated it pretty well. Like we thought it was all a good beer.
Yeah, I thought it was the best beer we had on our podcast.
Yeah. So what I went ahead and did is that they had other ones from that same brewery or same style. This one is called the Vitus. Vitus. It means life, I guess.
Okay.
It's a Weizenbock. The other one was something else. I remember it had a
It was
different name, like a
it was
Dunkel's.
Doppelbock.
Doublebock, right. So I have a Weizenbock, and it's fucking delicious, dude.
Think
I
you're all
love it.
wise, dude?
I'm wise, dude. I'm wise with life. I'm wise with the Vitus.
Yeah, you are wise. I wish I got one of those. No, I'm stuck with my Mississippi mood.
It's not as bad as you
Mississippi.
It's
thought.
not that
Good.
bad. It's fine. I'll drink this.
Are you sure, bro? Are you sure you're not just saying that?
No, dude, like, here. Try a little.
Yeah, I will. Pour me some, man.
I'm going to pour you a little right now.
Please do. I would like to have some mud. Mississippi mud.
In the
I'm not
meantime-
gonna have all that, bro.
That's fine.
In the meantime, I'll continue
As much as
enjoying
you
my
want.
banana bread.
You enjoy your banana bread.
You're right. This smells like trash, though.
Yeah, no, it doesn't smell very... I would let it settle, man. Let it settle. Yeah. Because you just got a mouthful of foam.
I
That's
did, I
nasty.
did.
It's not as bad as it tastes. I mean, smells.
I don't know yet. I just had some of the foam, but yeah, it
Uh-huh.
smells like awful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna have it. I don't care.
Go for it, dude.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Very... It's
It's
100% acceptable.
Yeah, I would drink
Okay.
all that. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's totally
it's not a
fine.
Peroni.
No, it is not. No,
I would rather
man.
have that than a Peroni for
Yeah,
sure.
no, 100%.
Yeah,
That's good.
but the aftertaste I don't quite like.
For this?
Yeah.
I'm not getting much of an aftertaste at all.
Oh, that's weird. To me,
Yeah.
it just tastes like a hollow, dry feeling that I just want to wash out with something like tastier.
Dude, one day we have to make like a bet, and then the loser goes and gets Peroni and drinks it on the podcast.
Why Peroni, dude?
'Cause
Why not
we
something
all, We
worse?
all dislike it.
We
Why
can
not
find
something-
something worse.
I guess we could get something worse.
Dude,
I'm not
Marmite.
drinking. I'm not drinking Coors.
no, bro. Listen to this, man. It was one night. I'm like, man, I'm craving a fucking beer. I open up my fridge. I see a few Ocultos. I'm like, meh. It's been a while. I'll try an Oculto.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish it. I took a sip and I nearly gagged.
And you were the one who's like saying it's okay and it's fine.
It's not okay at all, man. Like, I take it like that's the worst beer we've had on the podcast.
Oculto was awful, dude.
Yeah.
Oculto, I've never had a beer as bad as Oculto. I would rather
Yeah.
have a Coors than
Like
an
that.
Oculto.
That's a monumentally bad beer.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've tried Oculto.
Dude, you're not missing.
We have
any-
some.
I don't want
Do you
to.
still have some?
Yeah, bro. No one drinks it.
You just throw it
why,
away.
Why would you? I don't want throwing away beer, dude.
Throwing away, if you could even call that
Throwing
beer.
away beer is basically throwing away bread. You don't throw away bread.
I throw away the byproduct of beer.
Oh no! Give it to me,
yeah.
man. I'll take it from you.
No, man. But I'm glad that we all liked our choices, really. At least to the extent that
Well,
we
we,
can. Like
we had
them.
freedom with our
Yeah, we had
choices.
freedom with the choices, dude. I'm sure. I mean, if Emin was like, "Yeah, today's my week to get the beer," and then he'd get that Mississippi mud
Oh,
shit
yeah.
for everybody, I'd be like, "Oh God damn!"
Wait
it,
for
dude."
my week, man. I'll bring something nice.
Oh
I
yeah,
promise.
Oculto X2, dude.
Maybe,
Don't do this.
maybe.
Dude, fucking Oculto. What was it like? It was like in tequila barrels or something. It's like aged in tequila.
Aged in
barrel?
tequila barrel staves.
What the hell is
Whatever
that?
the fuck that means.
I don't know what that means. I don't even think I want to know. The packaging is the only interesting
That's
thing.
the only reason I bought it.
Yeah.
It's just because it had the Day of the Dead skull on it.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool aesthetic.
You're talking about Oculto?
Yeah.
You know what would be worse?
What, man?
Not much, man.
If you ate the Marmite that comes from Oculto
Please.
specifically.
Oh, so would you do that?
Okay, that would be pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be awful.
That's interesting.
Does
Though.
Marmite-
What
does
beer
Marmite
does
taste-
Marmite come from?
Yeah, does Marmite like all Marmite is the same, or does it taste different depending on like where?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think there's only one kind of Marmite. I don't
There's
know if
not different flavors.
You know what? I'm sure there's
There's
like...
only one brand. Like
That's
it's only
interesting.
Marmite. Like
That's
the
really
brand.
interesting.
Wait, really? There's only one brand of Marmite?
Uh-huh.
Maybe they just
That's
mix
weird,
everything.
actually, because
Maybe I'm wrong, man.
don't you think there would be like other companies that just make it or something?
Marmite
But like, you know what
brands.
I'm thinking? Maybe there's like artisanal Marmite in a way that like it's like with more fancier beer and like nicer beer and stuff like that, and they make the Marmite from that. Or I don't know, and maybe they mix it with other stuff.
Bro, as long as people give hard cash, there will be
As people give the
products.
monies, dude.
Yeah, dude. If people are gonna buy Marmite, we're gonna make Marmite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People
Dude.
like, I mean,
People like from the and people in the UK, etc., etc. All these fucking people, dude.
bro, you say people from the UK, but like that's so out of my realm. I have no clue what the people. Of
Have you
UK
been to
do.
the UK?
No, never in my life.
I've only been to the Heathrow Airport, and it's a cool airport. I liked it,
UK is nice, man.
I've been all around Europe, but
I like
UK 's
London a lot.
Not one of the places.
but it's super rainy and groggy and stuff, right? That's what I've heard.
I'm a rainy and groggy person.
Oh, for sure. I don't like
that
I don't-
eats Marmite in the rain.
It all makes sense now.
You should
No,
live in the
um,
UK, Em.
No, that'd be cool, man. You
Just
should
move there.
LA is home.
You like,
man.
yeah, you
Yeah.
really love LA.
Los
right?
Angeles is my home. Like,
Okay.
I will. I can't see myself living anywhere else. But London was awesome, man. I really did like it there.
I would wanna
It's
go,
a
man.
cool culture. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very. Yeah, it was nice.
I would want to go to like a fucking nice pub, queue up
Yeah.
with all the other Londoners because that's all they do, right? They just
They
queue.
just queue.
queue for shit.
They queue and they
They
mind
just
the
get in
gap.
lines. Like that's the whole joke. Yeah, that's the
Do
stereotype.
they queue for Dota?
They do queue for Dota, dude. The UK scene is huge, dog.
Is it?
I doubt it. I highly
I
doubt-
haven't
o-
heard anyone with like English accent.
Only
on Dota.
Pyrian Flax. He's the only guy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy's
And,
funny. I like
I'm thinking-
Pyrian.
Oh, like in Dota, you guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Dota,
Oh.
like celebrities or whatever.
Right on. Like
Celebrities,
OD Pixel.
quote unquote. OD Pixel, he's English?
I get
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah, you know what? I think he is.
He's
You're
got an
right.
accent.
Yeah, he does. It's just so hard because sometimes there's like a lot of Australians, like
Yeah, that's true.
what's his name? Gods. He's an Australian, but like you know,
Hmm.
you could, if you're like uneducated, you could confuse him with his accent with like
Bro,
a
they're basically the same.
Australian and
100%.
UK. Oh
Dude,
yeah.
if you have the Queen on your money, you're British. Like,
So you're
I'm
telling
sorry.
so you're telling me when I said something about hillbillies, just a word, the hillbillies, you said that's racist, but what you just said is totally fine, huh?
bro, they
Oh.
have their they're British. Okay, they're all British.
Oh,
They're
God.
like the
We're
same.
sort of British.
They're like the same as people, but their accents are different.
how am I the same as a Brit, dude?
Did you drink beer?
Yeah, okay.
You
You ate
enjoy beer.
Marmite.
I did eat Marmite. Goddamn.
There you go.
Oh no.
What's up, mate?
What's all right then? Let's all go to the pub, boy.
You what, mate?
You what, mate? You want to say that to my face?
You having a giggle, mate? I'll bash your skull in, mate.
Emin is having a giggle.
I sure am.
A little giggle. Damn, man. But this has been a pretty decent week, dude. Like Overwatch just came out on
Oh, yeah.
beta or whatever, and you're playing that a bit.
Well,
and-
not just yet. Honestly, like to be like crystal clear, open beta is May 5th.
Yeah.
May 5th, everybody.
Oh, but you just got access to it?
Well, there's open beta early access
Okay, dude.
for the
Like,
pre-
what the fuck?
It's just like a little extra something they tossed
Fun
out
on
for
a bun
for the
shit, yeah.
pre-orders. You know, like
sure.
people who pre-ordered the game, they get to play 2 days sooner than the open beta.
Yeah.
which I've been doing
Sure,
right now.
that's fair.
But yeah, everybody can play for free May 5th to May 9th. So if you're at all interested in
Actually, the night
Overwatch,
the podcast is up, right? Everyone can
Yes.
play. Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
The night the podcast is up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the night this
Yeah.
is up on Thursday.
you're right.
You can
That's
all
a good
be
point.
playing
Yeah,
But you
Yeah.
know, of course, while you're playing, make sure to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
to the podcast.
listen
Yeah.
to the podcast
That's the
first
perfect
as
shit,
you're
dude.
installing Overwatch.
Yeah,
There
dude.
you go. That's
We
it, man.
have it
Easy.
figured out.
We figured it out, boys.
Easy. Easy.
By the way, that we're still on the Overwatch topic.
Sure.
The trailer that they put out, the cinematic trailer.
Oh, the teaser?
Yeah,
Yeah,
was fucking incredible.
it was cool.
Like, I really like these videos and stuff.
They're
The
great,
trailers
yeah.
that they're putting out.
The
like,
quality
it's-
is like Blizzard quality cinematic.
Yeah.
it's
shit.
cute.
Yeah.
I mean, no, presentation wise, I'm not dissing
Yeah.
it at all, 100%. And
I just like this entire world that they're constructing. Like, it's so cool.
there's been criticism, man. There's been like criticism.
I like it a lot.
Visually, it's perfect, but like lore wise, people have been criticizing it and saying they're tossing us these like pieces of lore. The world is under conflict. But nobody's figuring out what's really happening. Like, what do the matches in Overwatch have to do with this? Why are we fighting each other? Like they haven't really tied it all together.
That's the thing, bro. That's
Who fucking cares?
I'm 100%
Sure.
with. I mean, why the fuck
No.
does anyone care?
The game's not about
At
that.
all. Yeah,
the game's not
exactly.
about the
Yeah.
lore. The lore is absolutely bonus, extra, just background interest. The
Why
game
would you
itself
criticize
is
lore? You know, like
team-based shooter. Team-based shooter. How do you criticize lore about a team-based shooter?
How do you? You know what I don't get, dude? When people criticize lore about like Dota or like League of Legends or some like who do you really play that shit for lore at all? Like, do you even consider it? Like, are you just dumb? Why
Yeah.
would you care about something like that?
You don't even roleplay the characters. You're playing games.
Yeah,
like
not.
that,
I
so.
mean, unless you know, like you're the one true king and you want to have. You know,
yeah,
Wraith King
the
and you
number
wanna-
4 rank, but you're number 4 rank.
I
man.
am the number 4.
You got to be number 1 rank before you can be the one true king.
Damn.
Bro, you know I hadn't played for months. I hadn't played Dota or whatever for months, right? Until this patch came out,
Yep.
and I was still number 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the sheer amount
Something
of
never
games you
changes,
played.
man.
Yeah,
There's
bro.
only one true king.
There is. See, like I'm too ballin'. See, I roleplay in that sense in Dota, but I mean, the lore is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Those kind of games, multiplayer games like that, like competitive games, it's the same as like assigning lore to Counter-Strike, dude. Really? Like, the terrorists win.
Dude.
Like, okay, oh my God, so deep.
That's a competitive fucking shooter. Just
Yeah.
play the fucking game.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just cool. Like Areg was saying, it's a bonus. That's
It's a
all it is,
bonus.
and it's a nice bonus. It's cool. Why
it's,
bother?
it's just to build hype for the
Mhm.
game itself.
yeah.
And then you play the
Yeah.
game and forget about the lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Like
that
what's in-
Widow trailer,
Yeah, that one was I
dude.
loved
Like it
that
ended
one.
on such a fucking dark note.
It
I
did.
love that.
Yeah, it was great.
that was really cool.
That was my favorite trailer they've put out so far.
really.
Yeah, with the tracer.
Probably mine too.
and
I
Widows.
like this last one a lot, man. Like it hyped me up. Like I want to play the game now.
Dude, you build like a certain relationship with all the characters when you're playing. Like now I'm starting to hate Widow because every time the Widow's on the other team, I'm like casually running out of spawn and I get sniped, insta killed. I'm like, God damn these Widows, I hate them. I don't even want to pick a Widow because I feel like a jackass if I snipe people now. You know what I mean?
That's hilarious,
You
dude.
start building like a relationship with the characters.
But it's
Yeah.
the same. Yeah, I would say it's the same thing in a lot of like MOBAs and
Dota
stuff. Like
too,
you
yeah.
you have like kind of relationships with who you play, and
Sure.
if you see the enemy hero often and he's wrecking you, you're like, God, dude, this is so cheap. Like I don't want
You
to play.
start building a bias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, dude.
Yeah.
It's like that whole competition thing too. It's like everything is kind of
Of course.
intertwined. Yeah, it's nice though. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I like it.
I mean, dude, as long as they keep putting out videos and content like that, like it's just gonna drive up hype as
Yeah.
exactly
Keeping
as
the game
Emmy was
Yeah,
saying.
like I am so hyped for this now.
Yeah, bro,
like-
for sure. You're playing on the open beta, right? I'm pretty sure, right? This weekend.
I don't think I'm gonna play anything until I finish Dark
Oh,
Souls.
oh, fair
Like,
enough, fair enough.
I'm still in that.
No argument there.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
still
sure,
in
dude.
that.
I'm
Like,
New Game Plus
I have,
Plus.
Yeah, dude. Like I have zero interest to start anything new.
Okay.
Like
Makes
at
sense.
all.
Bro, I'm just so glad
just-
you're fucking
I'm-
loving Dark Souls, man. God
Yeah.
damn.
I really am loving it. Like
Yeah.
it's slowly becoming one of my favorite
You
games.
still have the
Like,
best part of the game coming up.
Yeah.
I can't wait, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta fuck up Dancer and then
Yeah, for sure.
No. We'll see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
tiny dancer.
all right, guys. Let's move on to some trivia.
Oh, I'm
Let's
down,
do it.
dude.
Okay, so just like this isn't a competition, you know. Like,
John and I are on
we're
a
a
team.
team here.
Yeah.
We're all a team here.
Yeah.
We're just here to have some fun, drink some beers. So I have a whole bunch of questions. So let's get started.
Oh,
Have some fun.
Okie-dokie.
Shoot.
Okay.
Hit me up.
So, question numero uno. This classic arcade game allows for the player to blast through his own barricades in order to destroy the oncoming alien attack.
What's it called?
Feel free to ask me like little questions and stuff. Like I
No,
can
I-
point you guys
fuck,
towards the right way.
Bro, this character blasts through his own barricades.
You want me
in
to read it again?
Order, yeah.
No, I know the game. I just don't remember
This
the name.
classic arcade game allows for the player to blast through his own barricades in order to destroy the oncoming alien attack.
Is it like a spaceship flying
Yeah.
one?
Is
The
it-
not Metro. The when there's like a bunch of different spaceships flying and you're like moving side to side shooting them.
No, not.
Oh,
If you're thinking about Galaga, it's not Galaga.
No,
Oh,
it's not Galaga. Alien Invader, right? Or Alien Invasion.
Close.
I know which one it is,
Close.
bro. You're the white thing, and you're just moving from side to side.
You're
and
the green
you're shooting,
thing.
Oh, green, whatever. And you're shooting up.
Yes.
And like, yeah, but I forgot the name.
Where do aliens come from?
Mars,
Nope.
the moon,
Yeah,
space
there
invaders,
it
space
is.
invaders, space
Space
invaders.
Invaders, dude.
Yeah, no, dude. You know how I always
Okay.
remember that shit? Like, if you guys are, I don't know if you guys watch Futurama, but there's an
Yeah.
episode
Yep.
where they make fun of all the video games and shit.
I want all your quotes. Big Donkey Kong creature.
Yeah, no, it's just too funny. And they have like the Pac-Man, like the
Yeah.
Sergeant Pac-Man, or like
Good question.
Yeah,
Good
no,
question, dude.
that's funny, man.
But yeah, man, like I actually remember playing that game a lot, and you brought up Galaga. I
Yeah.
fucking love Galaga.
I love
man. That
Galaga.
game is so
I don't know
fun.
what was
Yeah.
Galaga. I don't remember
Galaga was the one that It's similar
It's,
to that.
again,
you
an
have like
arcade
dudes
game.
coming your way, and then you have to shoot them, and then
Yeah.
you can shoot this certain one, and you can combine with another spaceship, so you can have like dual shot.
Why does this sound so fucking cool?
Bro, you
dude?
have like a little spaceship that moves like left, right, on the
Mhm.
bottom of the screen, and then there's like different formations and variations of like spaceship
It's like they
enemies
look
that
like
come
bugs.
down.
Yeah,
and
and
you're
they
just
like
shooting
do cool shit. Like they do like cool patterns.
Yeah,
and
patterns,
stuff.
and you're trying to
Yeah.
kill all of them, get a high score. There's buffs,
Dude,
and
I
stuff.
remember that shit,
Yeah.
man. Holy fuck.
Power
dude.
ups and things.
Dude, I love old retro games like
Yeah.
like that, like Dig Dug and like these old ass fucking like dumb 2D like
Yeah.
games that made no sense but had such amazing like random mechanics like
Yeah.
that. Like
Dude, honestly, we should have stopped there. I think we went a little too far.
with what, dude? I
With
fucking love
entertainment,
retros.
but that's a whole nother topic.
No,
Okay.
dude, I love that shit. I love it.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna ask this question: what is the hub city in Dark Souls 3?
In Dark Souls 3,
Firelink Shrine, fool.
Yes.
the hub city.
Whoa, do you even dare to ask me these questions?
You deign. But
I
you,
like Firelink Shrine a lot.
It's
I
amazing.
love.
I really
love
like the design of it. Like when you just walk in, you have like all the thrones in front of you.
Yeah.
I see. This is just an excuse question to
I
talk
just
more
want to talk
about Dark Souls 3.
Little dude,
I
fucking
got
look at
you.
this game.
I got you.
No, dude,
Yeah.
it's really nice. It's cool to explore, like, and like as you're going through the game, new things happen in your Firelink Shrine. You unlock new NPCs and what
NPCs
have
come
you.
and go.
Yeah, they come and go. They have their own like little tidbits, and you can explore and find new things.
Yeah.
And
Dude, that's
This next time,
it's a
the
good
next
hub.
time I play, the next like New Game Plus or whatever,
Yeah.
my wiki's gonna be open right next to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
right
that's-
now I'm just playing blind.
I did that for all 3 of my run-throughs.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna mess up even with the wiki right
Oh
there.
no, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Man, that game is it's
It's
weird.
You know the Dark Sigil stuff you were doing?
yes.
You know how when you die, the Dark Sigils grant you hollowing, right?
Yes.
So when I wanted to do that again, I would literally run up to like the top level of the Firelink Shrine and just jump off.
Oh,
and
wow.
die.
That's funny.
Just to speed up the process.
the Firelink Shrine, great hub, amazing hub.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's very well constructed. Like
Yeah.
the main people that you need to talk to are right next to each other, which is Andre, that girl that
beautiful.
sells you shit, and,
And
the
level up,
woman.
yeah, Firelink Keeper, dude,
And-
my waifu.
it's
Yeah.
not. It's not
Your waifu. Huh?
It's not only a hub, but you will come to find out soon.
Great. So I gotta fight someone that is a friendly NPC.
Well,
no,
I'll tell you this
No,
much.
no, you're no. Don't even.
I'll tell you this much. I see like phantoms of other people like doing weird shit sometimes in the hub, and I don't know what's going
And
on.
you're like, wait, what is he doing? There's nothing here.
and then
for
I go
him
like,
to-
Interesting.
"Oh, have a good time, everyone. Hell yeah, man.
Interesting. Okay.
Don't worry, you're really close, man. You're really close
I
to
can't
the
wait.
game.
Can't wait.
That,
To the game for
the
the
actual Dark Souls 3 that's coming up right after the ladder.
It was I forget who told me this. I think it was you, Arik. But I'm like, hey man, like I just defeated this boss, and you explained, like you summarized Dark Soul in one sentence, which is congratulations. Now the game starts.
Yeah, the game has just started. You passed the tutorial.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the game was just a tutorial, and
It
then you
is.
get into the meat.
Every
Yeah.
time you meet the next boss, everything else felt like a tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
Fun shit, man. What's next on the
All right.
docket?
Next question. Okay. This is a bit more of kind of like a open thing.
All right.
What are the top 5 best-selling games of all time?
Oh, interesting.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
No.
It's not top 5.
Not at all.
What the fuck?
Halo. One of the Halos is one
Nope.
of them. No.
What?
Halo 3
You
was
guys
the
are
one.
you guys are thinking way too big. You guys
What
like
do you mean, really?
think of something that's very accessible to a lot of people.
Oh, Wii Sports. Wii
Yep.
Sports.
That's I doubt that's the second most sold.
Fair enough. Damn. Do I still want to think accessible as that? Because that's about as accessible as it gets, dude.
3 more on these lists are a lot more accessible
A lot more
Wow,
accessible?
really?
than Wii Sports.
Games like doesn't matter across console, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Clash of Clans? No, I mean
No,
that
no,
doesn't
no.
really count, right?
I say don't think about mobile stuff. Even though like some of these you can play mobile,
Counter-Strike?
but don't think of it like that. No, dude.
Damn, bro.
League.
League of Legends,
League of
for
Legends?
sure, right?
Nope.
What the hell, man?
One of my favorite games is on this list.
One of
One
your
game that
favorites.
Mario Kart?
you're not the biggest fan of, John.
Street Fighter?
No, not Street Fighter. It's not a fighting game.
It's not Mario Kart, right?
It's a very sandboxy kind of open. You could do what you want.
Oh, Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a
Really?
Yep,
whole
that's
ton
the
of
third-
Oh, that's
third
Dude,
most.
Minecraft for sure. Minecraft is
makes
it
sense.
above Wii Sports
It
or
does
no?
make sense.
Wii Sports is second. There's one game above Wii Sports.
That's weird.
What's Minecraft? Third? Fourth?
Yeah, Minecraft is third.
I would think Minecraft would be first, bro. That's like a fucking phenomenon around
Dude,
the
you're
world.
telling me World of Warcraft isn't one of the top 5?
No,
Holy crap!
I don't think it was part of like the top 20.
What the fuck? What is this even?
Yeah.
Is this just straight like
Just
buy
straight
money
sold.
from the game? Oh, it's not like how much
Copy
money
sold.
revenue. Oh, okay.
Copy sold
Within a certain period of time, or like all across time?
of all time.
Dude, I don't know what could be number one above Wii Sports and Minecraft.
It's a puzzle game. Everyone's played it.
Tetris.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Tetris, dude. That does make sense because it's been around.
Right.
What about is,
forever.
It's been-
is
yep.
Bejeweled one of them?
No.
Bejeweled is
not
a
one of them.
fairly
It
popular
is.
game
It
too.
just hasn't
Yeah.
been nearly
Yeah.
around long enough.
And the other two are like video
Regular
game ass
games?
video games. Like
Oh,
it's what
okay.
you would.
Mass
kinda
Are they
accept.
Nintendo games?
One of them is
Is it Zelda?
No.
No. Mario?
Super Mario Brothers.
The first one.
The first one.
The very first Mario?
Yep. That's fifth.
For sure, dude.
Okay, so we have fourth left.
You guys have fourth.
Ooh, right after Minecraft.
I don't know, man.
This came out pretty recently. It was
What?
huge. Yeah. Very recently, and it was huge.
Can you give me like a
I'm-
time frame of the recently, like in the
I'm gonna
last 2 years, 1 year,
3
3
years, I want to say. I can look it up
No, no,
exactly,
that's
but I would
fine.
say like
Sure.
3 years.
Like since 2010 onwards.
Is it a Bethesda game?
No.
Because that would actually make sense.
But once I say it, you guys
You're
will get
gonna
it.
think.
Yeah.
Not a Blizzard game.
Not a
It's
Blizzard
not
game.
a Valve game.
Damn, dude.
A lot of people play it. A lot of younger, kind of like teenagers seem to
Now?
dig it.
Farmville?
Not Farmville. No. You could walk into a GameStop and you could buy it.
I mean, sure.
Fuck, man. You gotta drop us a hint here.
It was originally came out on PS3, Xbox 360. So I guess a little over 3
Sure,
years.
sure.
But yeah, around that.
So
Well,
it was
like
like
recent in
It
our
was
lifetime.
it was at the end of the Xbox 360, PS3.
it was a
lifetime.
it's a console game.
It's a console
GTA
game.
5?
Yep.
Oh,
Wow,
there you go.
hell
That does
yeah,
make
dude.
sense. Yeah, everybody jumped on GTA.
When you
5.
said the end of the cycle, I knew that there was only
Yep.
one game that mattered at the end, and it was GTA.
You're totally right, dude. I remember when I was teaching high school and the 10th graders and 11th graders, everybody that was male picked
Man,
up GTA
That game
5.
is huge.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to a fucking midnight like thing of GTA 5. It was just full of kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great
It was,
game.
It was just full of kids.
I never played it.
Let
It was
me-
never my style.
let
but-
me tell you,
It was
though.
alright. I never finished it.
Let me tell you, Orig, I think specifically might remember how hyped I was for GTA 5
Yeah.
specifically. We used to talk about it a lot, and so I would
You
like tell
love
you all this.
GTA,
Yeah. I really thought GTA 5 was disappointing.
Really?
I didn't like it. I didn't finish it. I thought it was just a step down
Hmm.
from GTA 4,
Hmm.
only in the story. In all the
Oh, I
mechanical
see.
stuff, GTA 5 is superior. It's just a better iteration
Yeah.
of what they
Got
want.
you.
But dude, the story is just so lackluster and
Yeah.
awful, and really just like that 3-person narrative that they did that I thought was going to be revolutionary fell short of everything I really wanted out of the game. Whereas like GTA 4, like Nico Bellic's whole immigration
Yeah.
story, the war thing, and like the gritty
It's
nature
a lot
of it.
more relatable.
It was
too.
relatable.
See,
it
that
was,
that
it
appeals
was like,
to you, but you're
yeah.
not a teenager.
I mean,
You
for
see,
sure. Yeah.
so-
Well, like GTA Online, that thing that they have, like for 5, I think the potential for that is like huge. I think the potential for that is absolutely astronomical.
I think they
but
put out their numbers recently, and like GTA Online is doing fucking a-okay. Like
Yeah.
it's
I
getting them
bet,
a lot of money.
dude.
Like I'm surprised, man.
Why-
Like I wouldn't expect people to be playing that.
I don't know, bro. Why wouldn't you want to
It's-
play something like
It's
that?
just
though?
a whole lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's just a big package of fun.
Okay,
yeah.
I
It's like
never
you-
played it, so I don't
you
know.
doing heists with your friends and
People
committing
being
crimes.
Bro, the
dicks to
heist
each
came
other.
out so late.
Yeah, they
The
did.
heist came out like I want to say like a year ago.
Yeah,
I remember on Reddit even there were like a bunch of posts of people doing weird shit and dickish shit to each other and trying to get like cars and planes in areas like that are.
it had a
hard to
lot
get.
of social media presence, a lot
Yeah.
of presence in culture
yeah,
and
that
stuff.
makes sense.
Yeah, the advertising for GTA 5, dude,
And there's like
preceding it.
microtransactions and shit too.
Yeah, oh, man.
There
That's
is,
what they're getting their
huh?
money, yeah.
Of course,
yes.
bro. You think?
I mean, honestly, microtransactions just the age that we're walking into right now. With
yeah, of course.
No, for sure.
entertainment.
But that's why it's always more refreshing to see a game that doesn't do that. And it's like a breath of fresh air
Yeah.
compared to everything else that you're playing. You know,
Overwatch doesn't have any microtransactions right now.
not yet. Yeah,
Zero microtransactions.
They said they're not going to have any.
I hope they don't.
Well, I mean, like
That would be
there's like
great.
cosmetic stuff.
Oh, that's fine, dude. I
Yeah.
think that's a superior
Skins.
business model. The
Cosmetic stuff,
Dota
and then
cosmetic superior.
All the heroes are going to be free.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like you're paying
You're
$60
buying the game.
for a full fucking game.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
you
tell
are.
you, if I was
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
a shooter, if I was playing a
great.
shooter,
Blizzard does that.
yeah, if I was playing a shooter that I had to buy the heroes, that shooter is not going to succeed. Period.
Let me tell
That's
you
pay to
something.
win without a single down in any kind of.
There's actually, well, what is it? I think it's Killer Instinct. It's a fighting game on like the Xbox, whatever.
Sure,
like,
whatever.
You buy characters
Yeah.
one by
That's
one.
dumb.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that's dumb.
Why?
I mean, it's a fighting game. Like you main a character.
Oh,
Like,
but
maybe two.
I thought you said it was an FPS game.
No,
Sorry.
no, it's a fighting game.
No, fighting game. I mean, Street Fighter's doing that too. Sure, whatever.
What about mobile games? let me bring something up. Me and Sean had a pretty.
He told me about this.
Did he tell you?
He told me that you guys argued about this.
Yeah, bro. We had a
what?
pretty heated argument, which started from literally Sean. He said he was talking about Blizzard Entertainment, and he called them like a money grubbing, just crazy greedy company. And I didn't agree with his statement. I didn't think Blizzard's the most greedy company out there. I feel like Blizzard has done really well, and I feel like the only greedy thing I sense from Blizzard is with Hearthstone. Like with Hearthstone, their business model.
And we talked about it last time. Yeah,
their model with Hearthstone, I feel like compared to their other games, is a little greedier. Their other games are not so greedy.
And I don't agree with that.
Okay, well that's fine.
We went over
you
this
don't
last
agree
week,
in the
but
sense that you think Hearthstone is not greedy.
Yeah.
Not that the other games are greedy too. Well, that's what Sean was saying. Sean was saying he brought up Heroes of the Storm. He said, Heroes of the Storm, dude, they make you buy the heroes, and it's an unrealistic time you have to play to be able to get the gold. And I'm like, no, not at all. I played the game a lot. He's like, I'm level 30 and I haven't even, bro, you're level 30
is shit.
30 is nothing.
Level 30 is nothing.
Yeah, you've played barely 100 games, 100 hours, whatever, compared to your 5,000 Dota hours, it's a very realistic amount of time. The amount of gold I get from the quest. If I play a few matches every day, I'm gonna buy a hero every week. I'll have all the heroes by whenever I want. Over a certain time. If you actually regularly play the game. Yeah. So I was trying to make the point to him that Blizzard Entertainment is not. I wouldn't call them a money grubbing company. They're not trying to screw over their customers. I feel like they're very fair with their business models and they're fine. And I just feel like out of all their games, Hearthstone might be the one that comes close to making me feel like I need to buy in order to, be experiencing the game to the fullest. But when it comes to Heroes of the Storm, I feel like I can experience the game to the fullest without having to pay any real money. And Sean totally disagreed. He felt that the Blizzard is really fucking greedy. I was saying how I feel like Valve is a little greedier with Dota 2.
I don't agree with that. I don't think Valve is greedy with Dota 2. I think it's, but he told me that your whole thing was that it makes you want to buy more because you see your friends having the
I was making a couple of points. One point I was making was that Valve with Dota 2 gives you way more venues of ways you can throw money at them.
Yeah, they do.
Like with Heroes of the Storm, there's two clear options I have. I either buy the hero or buy the skin, or I make the gold and get them, right? With Dota 2, you don't buy a skin. You buy all the separate bits of the skin separately. You can, each one costs this much. There's a whole market going on. You get the chest, but you can't open the chest unless you buy the key.
Well, they don't do that anymore.
They don't do it anymore.
Well, they started off Dota like that.
Yeah.
Then so I'm just saying, then every time they have an international, they have the compendium. All your friends, this is my other point I was making.
Sometimes I hate the compendium and sometimes I love it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's amazing. Sometimes you can tell it's just to make them money.
But it's something you buy.
No, I know. I agree.
So what I was saying, the thing that you were just said about friends buying and stuff and you feeling like you have to buy. If we're all playing Dota 2 and all of you end up buying the compendium, how am I not going to buy it? You know what I mean? It's part of the business model that when your friends start buying,
because you get the fucking flare around your icon too, it's glowing blue.
I'm telling you,
your text
and then he's saying, "Don't be a sheep." And Sean said, "Don't be a sheep." I'm like, really, dude? Your reasoning for this is for me to have the self control to not buy things, right? That's
the only thing I'll say is that the difference I feel like between Valve and Blizzard in their models, at least as far as we're discussing them now, not grand, not anything. I mean, just as far as we're discussing them, is that. The way Blizzard is doing it is that they built it into their game system that you need to buy to progress in a certain way. Like you need to buy to have this hero, you need to buy to have these packs and stuff. Whether or not you want to make the more nuanced arguments that it's fine, it's fair, that's not what I'm talking about. They're doing that, right? They're making it so that's part of the game.
Only Hearthstone you need to buy to progress.
No, not progress. I mean, just have more content in your game or whatever, right? Have more quote unquote essential content. Whereas with Valve, what you're saying is that if me and Emin had something and you played, you would feel the need to buy it too. Valve doesn't build that into their game. It's your responsibility or your lack of responsibility that makes you want to spend the money or not.
But that's part of their business model.
It is part of their business model. However, it's not built into the game. And that's why I can see that Shahan's argument holds the water that it does. Right?
Of course, I can see his side too, but there was other points I brought up I'm just not mentioning.
Of course.
I'll just say one more thing. When you're saying essential content, like in Heroes of the Storm, all the heroes are extra. There's no hero that needs to be there. Any hero they're making in Heroes of the Storm is just a hero out of their own creativity. They say, hey, fuck it, let's throw this hero in there. Let's work on this hero, and we'll have this one. It's a bonus. They don't need to give me it for free. In Dota 2 has a roster that belongs to the game itself. they can't release a hero that's part of Dota 2
Pit
and then
Lord.
charge me for it. So it makes sense that the Dota 2 heroes are free because it's part of the main game. So I feel like it justifies.
I don't know about that argument, man, because
Why?
you can't say the same thing to League, and they have a roster, and that's completely League.
I don't know what League's all about at all. I don't know what
League
they
is
do.
you
I don't know what
buy
they do.
shit.
I don't know
Yeah.
what they do with League.
It's you buy stuff, right?
League is basically what Heroes is doing. You buy your heroes, or you could spend.
I know you
in-game
buy your
currency.
heroes, but I don't know how much of the heroes belong to the roster and how much they're adding just creativity wise. Is there like a classic? Because Dota 2
No,
is built on
there's-
the original Dota.
Yeah, but like eventually Dota, they're gonna add new heroes too.
And then once they add those new heroes that they come up with on their own, if they want me to earn some kind of in-game currency to end up getting those eventually, I'm not going to have a problem with that. That's what I'm saying.
You might not have a problem with it, but
I'm not
majority
gonna,
of the people
yeah,
will.
no, that's absolutely
yeah,
fucking
like
stupid.
that is not
But,
okay.
but I'm just saying from my perspective, do you see the mentality I
I
have
definitely
towards it
see it.
then?
No, I see.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I see both yours and Shahan's arguments
Okay.
towards
Well,
it.
okay.
Is, you know what I mean?
That mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't have a resolution.
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
it
Sean
doesn't,
just
dude.
thinks Blizzard is greedier than I think they are.
It's 100% personal preference. What was the
Sure.
question that even spawned this discussion?
What was it?
The top five
Top
selling.
five games.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
were talking about GTA. How do we go? Oh, microtransactions.
Money. We were talking about
There you go.
microtransactions, money, greediness, and then I remembered this argument I had, and I brought up the whole thing. Yeah.
Fucking microtransactions.
I love you, Sean.
We have time. We have time for one more question, and then let's take a break.
Only one, dude.
Yeah, just one more.
All right.
Since we were on sort of the Dota topic, might as well throw this in here. Within the top, okay, so I'm talking about esports.
Yeah.
Top 45 most money earned by pro players. 44 of them come from Dota.
What?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
for sure.
Counter Strike.
One person, 34th spot. What game does that come
Counter
from?
Strike.
League of Legends.
No.
Not Counter.
No to both.
StarCraft.
Go on.
Oh, StarCraft 1.
StarCraft 2.
2?
Go on.
What do you mean?
Brood
Which
War.
expansion?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That
Dude,
makes
that
sense.
makes total sense.
It does.
though.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck, man. I never got into StarCraft beyond like such a shallow
StarCraft
understanding
is
of
cool,
it.
man.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean,
Like
sure.
it's tough. That game is hard.
I
Dude,
don't know
you-
about hard, but
You know how Hike's like an RTS guy mostly, and like
hike?
yeah, not mostly RTS, but I mean RTS would be his one of the games that he would play,
Yeah.
as opposed to like shooters. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
like shooters, so
Of course.
Overwatch is gonna be like
Yeah.
a whole new
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
for him. But he likes RTS, he likes MOBAs, he likes clicking with the mouse, like sending your guy somewhere, managing
needs a mouse.
resources.
Okay.
He needs a mouse.
Yeah, like right clicking to move and stuff. He likes that kind
Got
of
it.
dynamic in
Okay.
the game. You know, so we used to play StarCraft 2 all the time, like
Nice.
2v2s and shit.
My basic role in StarCraft when we first got it and played 5v5
Resources.
was to get a fucking fuck ton of resources
And just give it to
and
me.
just give it to
Yeah.
Oreg. And we would win 50% of the time because 50% of the time either they, it's a 5v5, right? So chances are they wouldn't find me
Oh,
personally.
sure.
So I would just be able to give Oreg so many resources that it's like ridiculous. He doesn't know what to do
I
with
can
it.
do whatever I want with it.
Or
Yeah.
the other 50% of the time, they would find me first, kill me, and then there's a 4v5
It's a
and they lost.
4v5, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Dude,
That's
there
funny.
have been times. Okay, there's a Zerg rush. I'm sure everybody knows the infamous Zerg rush.
Yep.
So there's such a thing as a build order, which means you have to build certain things within a certain amount of time to stay on track, right, in the game. So you make your little first few units as the Zerg so fast that you rush the other opponent before he has anything to defend himself. So you end up killing him. When me and Hike did 2v2s, there were a couple of times where Hike would get Zerg rushed and killed. But when you Zerg rush, you sacrifice your future economy.
Okay.
I would end up 1v2ing the rest of the game and winning.
Ooh.
Hike would straight up leave the game. He'd start like doing other stuff, and the win would count for him because he was on my team when I
How
end up
funny.
winning. Yeah, like half an hour later.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, Hike, I won. He's like, no way, dude. I should have stayed and done something at least.
Could he do anything?
I mean, if they leave like a building unit alive or something, but we thought we
What are you gonna
lost.
do
But
with the
I
fucking
just,
unit? dude?
he can
Bro,
start. He can start
You could
fresh.
just like,
Well, I mean, like if he has a probe, or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you can
yeah,
give him some
like a
resources, he can
worker.
start again.
Yeah, toss me like 100 mineral Vespian
That's
gas or
funny.
something. Yeah.
That's too funny.
dude,
All right,
I wish I got into that genre a little more, but it's just
Bro, we
not,
can do it right now. Go
I
home,
panic,
play.
dude. I panic all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I panic in like those tense moments of like something.
I panic in Dota, dude.
I don't panic in Dota because I play a one-button hero. Bro.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
But dude, if you man, my toggles, bro, like lately,
Yeah.
Have
God
been very good.
damn, dude, my toggles have just been something that I'm like I feel like they're inspired by like the divine, dude.
It
Like,
comes
they're just
naturally for you at this point.
yeah, no, it does. Yeah, some
don't
things
even
in
think
Dota
about
just
it.
like breathing.
Yeah, you don't think about it. I just see your health go down and up, and I'm like, we won.
Easy.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a little break, and then we could come back with some more trivia.
Sounds
I'm
good.
down, dude.
right, guys, we're back.
Hello.
Trivia.
Greetings.
Beautiful, beautiful trivia.
Hit me up
we
with
have a
more
bit
of those
more.
questions.
Dude, I fucking love trivia nights and bars, and I
Yeah.
love trivia nights at the next level
That
as well.
one bar that we went to do the trivia thing, we got straight fucked.
What was it? Red Lion Tavern?
Yes.
Dude,
I love that place, man.
you'd like it as well, Arik. It's like
Yeah.
a German-themed tavern, like a tavern, not a bar, like a tavern. Like you sit there and like you're treated by like, you know, these women and they bring you sausages and all that, you know, like it's...
And they have a
chill.
nice
They
beer
bring me
garden.
sausages. I don't bring them sausages.
Oh,
you could
well,
do
you
that
never
too.
know, bro.
I guess if she
They-
brings me a sausage, I'll say, "Can I return the favor sometime?"
Boom. That's it.
That's it.
They have a beer garden upstairs, and it's,
Oh,
it's really
wow.
nice. Yeah,
That's cool, man.
that place is okay.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like
cool.
bars. I like taverns. I like Germany.
It's very
I like
cozy.
Germans. Yeah.
That's very cozy. Okay, guys,
Yeah.
here we go.
Let's go.
Go, go, go.
So this popular platformer saw its debut as a PlayStation 1 exclusive and was seen as a direct competition to Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Spyro.
Wow.
I guess you can make an argument for that, but no, that's not what I was thinking.
Wow. PS1 exclusive.
That's what it started up in.
Oh, but it didn't stay there, perhaps. That's the implication, right?
It was Sony for a while.
Damn, man, I never got a PS1.
Platformer.
Shit.
Yes.
I didn't play PS1 games.
Dude, that's the thing. I want to say Crash Bandicoot, but it's not.
Okay, I could give you guys a little hint.
Yeah, okay, go for it.
Developed by Naughty Dog.
So it's not Crash?
It is Crash.
Oh, it is Crash Bandicoot, but
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot's not a platformer.
Sure it is.
Is it? I don't remember it as such.
How else would you describe it as?
It was like a thin run, like a corridor, like you're just going, you know, remember?
Well, I mean, there were different levels. There was like a whole bunch of different levels. It was
Yeah,
like there were
there
some
was.
that were side scrolling, there were some that were kind of like thin corridors, and there were some that were just more open.
Dude, is Crash no longer only Sony? Crash has to be only Sony, dude.
It came out on Microsoft.
It
It
did?
was it was on 360, one of their games.
What
or
the
like a few
hell?
of their games,
That's
like
weird, huh?
Wrath of
Dude,
Neo Cortex or some shit.
Okay, so let me tell you guys actually a funny story. I owned a PS1, but very briefly. I never really had it for too long. I mean, it was just like with me for a little bit, and then I just didn't have it anymore. I don't remember why. Maybe we sold it, or maybe it was someone else. I don't remember. Anyway, my neighbor, one of my neighbors, when I lived in my old house, my old townhouse, had a PS1, and I would go to her house and just constantly fucking play
Nice.
her PlayStation. I would play Spyro, Crash, everything like that. And I just grew up on those games through her PS1, not my own, like just through hers. I fucking love those games.
Yeah.
Spyro and Crash to me were like crack. They were just so good.
So what happened?
Nothing, bro. Oh, dude, she became. Let me tell you, dude. Her name was Daniela. Oh, let me tell you. Her name was Daniela.
I hope we're listening, Danielle.
Yeah, I hope she is. She became. Oh, I mean, like she was a very nice girl. I mean, we always used to hang out and stuff. I mean, she was a very good friend and all that. But I moved away and we didn't talk for a while. And then years later, she added me on Facebook, or I added her. I don't remember. And she was just like fucking supermodel, like straight up supermodel hot.
Damn,
like
son.
like straight up, I haven't seen like to this day like a woman as hot as she is.
No
Like
way,
it's
man.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So
and
was
she was
she-
dating some Armenian guy from
okay.
GCC that we all know, but I don't remember who it is. But that was like 4
Damn.
years ago, dude. It
Okay.
or more, probably more. But yeah, dude, like shit.
Damn, dude. Well, at least you
Damn.
know she used to play video games.
I know, dude. I know.
Probably not a lot of people know that about her.
No, I
You
actually
have the Trump card, man.
I do. I have the Trump card.
You should invite her over.
I have
for
the
some,
Donald Trump card.
Yeah, you should invite her over for some Crash Bandicoot or some shit.
Yeah, dude. Some Crash and
Crash and
Spyro.
chill.
Crash and chill.
Crash
dude.
and smash.
Oh yeah.
Crash and Smash.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man, I fucking loved Crash.
Nice.
Good shit. Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
Hardest racing game to
That was
play.
a fantastic game, man. Like that's a very solid.
It's
racing
solid.
game,
It's
man.
very hard.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. It's
I
more.
don't remember playing it for a while, man. So
It's
I
difficult,
can't-
like the campaign. I don't know if you ever played the
Okay.
campaign. Like you have to be like the bosses and
Okay.
stuff. You have to race the bosses.
Oh, shit, that's right.
It's really hard. Like it's probably one of the hardest games that you could ever play. Like a racing
Damn, dude.
game.
This
Okay.
question was out of my league.
Okay,
Hit me
well,
up with another.
let's bring it back into your league. So here's okay. This is a bit of a different kind of category. Okay, so I'm gonna list a whole bunch of stuff one by one. You guys can stop me anytime, and you have to tell me what all of these things have in common.
Sure.
And they all have something in common,
Something
right?
in
There's
common.
nothing like one of them is like different or
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That
Any
sounds
questions?
Good to me.
Nope.
Cool. Okay. The End. Fat Man. The Fury. The pain. We'll get there.
The word
Once I finally get there.
The word "the"?
No.
Oh.
Laughing octopus.
Fuck.
Gray fox. Big boss.
Oh, hold on. Well, you don't need to stop, but I mean, can I just guess?
Yeah, go for it.
Names from Metal Gear Solid.
Be more specific.
Like names that you can, I don't know, what NPC names in Metal Gear Solid.
What's Metal Gear known for?
I don't know. I don't play Metal Gear Solid
play
games,
Metal
but I
Gear
know
at all.
Big Boss is from Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid. I know that in the new Metal Gear Solid,
Okay.
you can name people that or they get named that when you recruit
Damn,
them,
dude.
right?
I don't know why I thought you were into Metal Gear. That's why I
Bro.
chose this question.
Oh,
but
damn, dude. I'm sorry.
let me just finish it up.
Oh,
Liquid
please do.
Ocelot,
Yeah.
Solidus, Snake.
So just,
Bosses.
they're bosses?
Yeah, they're bosses.
Oh.
They're
I
bosses
didn't know
for Metal
that.
I
Gear.
have no idea about.
You guys
Metal
didn't play
Gear.
the new Metal Gear?
Nope. I
It was
never played
okay.
any Metal Gear.
Oh, damn, dude.
I've only seen the trailer and that's it. It doesn't seem like my style of game.
So
That's
you-
why.
It's fun.
So sell
sure.
it on me in like a couple sentences. Then. Why would I want
don't
to
want
play?
to sell it on you.
Oh, you don't want to sell it on me? What do you mean?
It's such a weird. I mean, okay.
Well, okay. Let me rephrase it. Don't sell it to me. However, how would you sell the game in like a couple sentences? How would you sell not the game, the series or
It's if I have to describe the game in a way that a lot of people can understand, it's a video game anime.
Okay, like a cinematic that
It's
you
very-
actually control. Sort of?
Sort of, yeah. Like up to Metal Gear 4, it's like that. Like it's more cinematic than
I
gameplay.
see.
But 5 is sort of the opposite. It's just a lot of weird fucking shit going on.
Yeah,
And-
that doesn't sound like my style.
Yeah, it's an odd game. Like
It seems-
especially the 5th one. Like
Bro, honestly, it seems like the people who are into it
are into it.
are beyond passionate.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that they even have passion for anything else as much as they have for Metal Gear Solid. That's how the fans seem.
Like
But
Kojima, like it's basically an auteur of video games. Like he puts his
Yeah.
fingerprint on everything. Like
I'll-
it's all has
yeah.
it's like this weird kind of signature, like his weird signature. All
Yeah.
You know
over
what
it.
that reminds me
It's
of?
interesting.
That noir game?
oh, LA Noir?
Yeah.
How so?
That was like the closest game I came to where it was like kind
Oh,
of more
man.
cinematic versus gameplay.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Dude,
Where most of it is kind of like you just make decisions and
I guess you sure, but
I don't know
there's
if
a lot of
Metal-
gameplay in that too, man. Like, that's basically
sure
GTA.
there is, I guess. Yeah, there's shooting
Dude, that's
and
funny
stuff,
because
yeah.
I remember back in the day when LA Noire first came out,
It was big.
it was big. It had a very big, it had hype behind it. It had like a
Unique
lot of
game.
I mean, even to this day, it's a super unique
Yeah.
game. But it's funny because, specifically, I remember, LA Noire got an IMDb article.
Yep.
Like it got an IMDb page, like an international movie database page,
Mm-hmm.
internet movie database page, and it's not a movie; it's a game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it may as well be a movie in a lot of ways.
Yep. That's
and
what I felt
and
like,
it
yeah.
isn't. But like Emin was like, didn't understand why it got. I remember, dude. I remember he
Yeah.
had a Facebook post, and you and Josh Kirkwood, and like
Yeah.
you were like, how like, and Joran, he was like, why does this fucking game have a fucking page, dude? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. This that like. Dude,
I'm still to this day, I'm against video games getting into IMDb. Like keep it separate. Get another database for video games. Like it's a separate medium. Why are we trying to make video games like movies?
it is a separate medium. However,
I
like.
agree.
I don't
Like,
know, LA
they're
Noir, dude.
totally
It's like blurs some.
Not at
lines.
all, dude.
You don't think
Not
so?
at all. Yeah, man. If you get a movie buff, like someone who loves movies and hasn't touched video games, and you try to get him to play LA Noir, he's not gonna know how to do shit.
That's true.
Yeah, you
Like,
die.
it's
There's
not-
some missions that are hard. You got to shoot and like
Yeah,
yeah.
and shit.
And you got fail the
Like
interrogations
Yeah.
give
and all
them
that. Yeah.
give them like Telltale games. You know?
Oh, Telltale.
like that's a lot more. That's a lot more of like the movie.
So let me
side
ask
of
you
things.
something. So would you see Telltale games on IMDb?
No, man.
Not even that?
Game. It's still a video game.
Oh, bro, is it a video game? It's
Absolutely. You make decisions. You move your character. You have
Yeah,
agency.
It's
100%
like an
it's a video
interactive,
game.
like visual.
It's
novel.
interactive medium.
Yeah, okay.
Movies are not interactive.
I don't really play that many Telltale games, if any.
I used to play a lot of them actually. I'm kind of over it now, but I think they're cool.
Yeah, I've heard Wolf Among Us is like
That's my
amazing.
favorite,
Yeah, I
yeah.
heard Wolf Among Us. Like everyone should play
It's
Wolf
phenomenal.
Among Us,
I've
Yeah.
heard
or
about
play
that too.
quote unquote, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Ne-
phenomenal.
next.
Like that's a good one.
You just want to hear that next trivia, dude.
I'm making.
You're a
it.
trivia buff, dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm making.
Same category as before. What do these things have in common?
Sure.
Arena, online, Battle Spire.
Are we thinking of a video game or what do you mean?
Just what do they have in common?
All right,
Red
keep going,
Guard.
keep going. Give me a. What was that?
Red Guard.
Oh, fucking Elder Scrolls, dude.
What about Elder Scrolls?
What do you mean? The
You said
like,
online. He said online.
Uh-huh.
He said
Yeah,
online.
it's the different
He said
titles.
Arena.
Elder Scrolls Online,
It's the different
Elder Scrolls
subtitles.
Battlespire, Elder Scrolls
Arena,
Redguard. They're
Redguard.
all
Yeah.
different.
Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion.
Were you gonna say
okay,
Morrowind?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Bro, please don't get me started on any Elder Scrolls. Dude. Please.
No, don't get started. No, seriously, don't. Get
No, I won't because I'll just literally talk for like two whole more
50
hours.
Yeah, it's a
episodes.
subpar game, but whatever, it's fine.
What do
Yeah.
you mean, dude?
Dude, Oblivion graphics were trash. They
You're
made it worse
absolutely out of
made it
your
worse than
mi-
Skyrim. Remember how much I used to trash that shit?
You used to trash
purpose?
it just to troll me, dude.
Yeah, I was trolling
Yeah,
100%.
Okay.
No, bro, like, it's, actually, funnily enough, if you guys have never, you never would want to play an Elder Scrolls Online because, like, who cares at this point? There's so
I
many.
didn't like it at all. I played the beta. to
See,
be
the
fair.
beta, it's completely different. Like, the beta
Okay.
was trash. The beta was
Yeah.
Didn't
like,
we all get into it? Like, we're playing the beta together for a period of time.
I
wasn't
don't
playing with
remember
you
that
guys.
at all.
I just
Yeah, I
played
didn't play
like,
with
for like
anyone.
10 minutes. I'm like, fuck
Or
this.
was that Lord
I'm
of the
out.
Rings?
that was
Online.
Lord of the Rings
Okay.
Online. Yeah, we played all the.
I played Lord of the Rings Online for a while, man.
Bro,
I played
I
a good
love-
year of that. Like,
I
it
love
was
Lord of the Rings
fine.
Online.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't keep playing was because my graphics card just couldn't handle it and I was just lagging all the time. But I would have kept playing it. I actually liked that MMO more than I liked WoW at
No,
the time.
no.
At the time. Like, I mean, when Lord of the Rings Online came out and then WoW was out for like however long it was.
Lord of the
out,
Rings Online felt like a clunkier WoW.
Yeah, it did.
No,
It just felt like a
man.
clunkier WoW. Like,
I
the
really-
animations weren't fluid. And like, to attack, like your guy would
I
just
mean,
like
I'm being-
stand in space. Like it was.
I'm
I
being
don't know.
nostalgic. I mean, I'm for sure you're 100% correct. However, I simply liked it more than WoW at the time that
Fair
WoW
enough.
was out.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just one of the phases that I didn't want to play WoW, whatever.
Yeah.
It was.
But
sure.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, for sure.
That's what it was.
But like, I really liked Lord of the Rings Online. But like, what I was gonna say is that the Elder Scrolls Online is a really like, it's a good MMO. Like, it's chill, it's cool, it's fun. It has a lot of cool mechanics. It has a lot of cool systems in it. It has like just everything you want out of an MMO. But I think MMO in general, like, is just not the kind of thing that entices people to like, let me go play this. It's just either WoW or bust,
yeah.
basically,
Dying
at this
breed,
point.
yeah.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Now that we're sort of still on the MMO topic, so Overwatch was originally an MMO, right? It was Titanfall. And
Yeah.
think about this entire
Oh
story
no,
that they've
not
constructed.
Titanfall, Project
sorry,
Titan.
I'm sorry, Project Titan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just think about this entire story that they have constructed around
yeah.
Overwatch. That was going to be the premise
That makes
of the
a
MMO.
little more sense.
How fucking
now.
cool is that?
That
huh?
would have been awesome.
How fucking cool
that
is
would,
that?
I really think that
Like
Blizzard,
you're just like a whole bunch of these heroes Overwatch and
Yeah.
you're being called back.
I think they
Like,
made a
it's the
smart
recall.
decision though with what.
No,
they
yeah,
did.
100% is a smart decision because
think if they made
MMOs are
another
like it's
yeah.
a dying breed, man. Like
They
no one
were gonna
really
have
plays
two
it.
MMOs. If it failed, they were gonna start hitting like regressing.
Yeah.
It could have been real
No,
bad.
they
It was a very
they
big
did
risk.
the mhm.
I think that I'll agree with you guys. I think it was the right move. However, it would have been interesting to see, or it still would be interesting to see where Blizzard can go beyond the genres that they're kind of being lumped together, like this
They are
competitive
beyond the
multiplayer.
genres, man.
No. But I mean, like, let's just say they made like a sci-fi, not MMO, but like a sci-fi crazy, like new game, like a sci-fi RPG or a sci-fi. Like, it would be interesting to see where they go with new IPs, like with Overwatch's lore.
Sure.
To see it in other genres, to see it in other applications. Just,
All I
it'd
know
be kind of
is-
cool.
Do you think they would do that with Overwatch? Like get that to spawn different kinds of games?
I'm telling you, if they make money with Overwatch,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
making money. They can do 100 other things and they'll
it
make
seems
more
like
money.
a really
dude.
rich world, man. Like I'm
Yeah.
legitimately interested.
All
Like
I-
I can't wait for more of those cinematics.
We
Like,
were
they're
shitting
really
on the
cool.
lore.
Yeah.
We were shitting
They're
on
really
the
cool.
lore, but why would they do it if not to build it for future?
For sure, they're
for some kind of
building up
future.
to something for sure.
Oh, dude, they have to be.
All I know is that whatever they do, their presentation is going to be better than any other fucking company does it. Like,
Yeah, right now their
The
their
Blizzard
presentation
polish,
is.
Yeah,
man,
man.
it's
It's their polish. It's
so
their
clean.
signature polish.
That's what everybody's saying about Overwatch, man. Everybody and their mom is just saying, like, forget what you think about games. Forget if you like this kind of genre. Forget all your individual stuff.
Dude.
The Blizzard polish
It
is
looks
just
fun.
It's just attractive.
Yeah, dude, it's so
just
attractive.
attractive.
John, you need to play Overwatch this free
I'm gonna
weekend.
play it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna play it.
Yeah,
Give it a try. Like I'm legitimately curious about your opinion
I-
because
I-
I feel like you'll love it.
I believe
You'll have
it's
tons
funny
of
because
fun.
Shahan actually doubts that I'll like it because it's a shooter. I don't care for shooters
Yeah.
that much. But like,
But it's not like
that's
your
the
typical
thing.
shooter.
Exactly.
It's not your
I mean,
typical
I've
shooter.
watched Arik played. I've watched you played. I've seen our glimpse that we
Mm-hmm.
did when you guys did it. Man, it just looks so fucking fun.
It's really
It
fun.
looks really cool. It
Winning,
looks like
losing
something.
doesn't matter.
It's a
Whether
good game.
whether or not I'm gonna play it
Yeah.
obsessively is a different question. I mean, I'll play it and I'll probably love it, and I can put it down. I can play something else. I could come back and play it more. You know, like I don't know, man.
Like,
Fuck,
it's,
dude.
It's kind of like Dota, like, you know.
Except
Yeah.
probably fucking way better because fuck
Yeah,
Dota.
it's-
Fuck
No,
Dota.
Fuck
I have
Dota.
9 out of 10 times I have a suffering time. Like, I'm suffering when I'm playing Dota.
But that 1 out of 10 time, dude, you feel like a king.
I feel like a king, but then I remember all the times I suffered, and then I weigh it. I'm
then
like,
you
is it
remember all the
worth it?
times
Yep.
you feel like a peasant.
Yep.
And then it doesn't
Yeah,
work
it's
out.
not worth it anymore, man.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, guys, I have one more of these category questions, and then we'll go on to something more fun.
Sure.
It's pretty fun too, man.
Yeah, I said more fun.
Ooh.
We don't go backwards, dude.
Enticing, dude.
Okay, same as before. Humans. Keepers. Collectors.
This is starting to ring a bell.
Pyjacks.
That's not.
Vorcha.
That's
Mass Effect.
kind of. Yeah, okay.
What about Mass Effect?
Keep going. I know it's Mass Effect, but what?
Hanar.
Races in Mass Effect.
Yep.
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
races in
Yeah,
Mass
it,
Effect.
was, it rang a bell, dude. 'Cause I played
Batarians.
Mass Effect
Krogan.
once.
Oh, you- dude.
Asari.
Especially the Mass Effect 2, right?
Two.
That's what you played,
That's
Arik?
what I played.
And collectors were a big part of
yeah,
the plot.
when he said collectors,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I remembered that in some game I played.
I was expecting you guys to like completely like just get the collector thing for sure.
I just didn't know what you meant by. I knew it was Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Like, from the Pyjack to.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
I played that shit like 6-7 years ago, dude. I don't even know.
Oh,
Mass Effect
fuck
2,
me, dude.
Like
Mass Effect 2 was my favorite.
6-7 years ago.
Like I've said
Yeah, it
this
wasn't.
before, but Mass Effect 2 is my favorite.
That's the only one.
It's in
I
my top
played.
5.
Well,
What did you think, Arik, when you played Mass Effect 2 and you didn't play the first one,
Yeah, I
and
didn't
obviously
play
you
any.
haven't
Huh.
played the third, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I loved it. It was great. I think I went through the whole thing. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, all the NPCs and stuff. It was like kind of like Dark Souls in a different way. You know what I mean?
No, I hear
Huh.
you.
It kind of like
In a
that.
way.
It was like a more extended, different style of interacting and with the NPCs. It was all single player, so
Yeah, it was all single. Well, yeah, it was all single player for that game.
Yeah.
Mass
Mass
Effect
Effect 3 had the multiplayer.
Did you guys play Did you play the multiplayer?
You
Mass
had
Effect
to.
3? Well,
You
I
had
mean,
to.
you didn't have to.
No, you had to. If you wanted to get a certain ending, you had to.
Oh yeah, to get that ending. Sure.
Yeah, well, which I hated that decision, by the way. That you have to do multiplayer. However, the multiplayer in Mass Effect 3 is pretty fun, dude.
Yep.
It's very fun.
Yep. I was
Yeah,
just
no,
gonna
it's like
say
the-
that it was
I-
it was pretty good.
I would never go back to it. For RX sake, you haven't played the Mass Effect 3, but the multiplayer is basically, what was it, like a Gears of War style? Like
Yeah, it's a horde mode.
Yeah, you're horde mode, like you're with a team and shit, and
Oh,
you're just
okay.
like killing enemy invaders that
Oncoming.
come into the
It
map.
gets
Sounds
harder
fun,
and
man.
harder. Yeah, bro. No, it was fun. And there's
was cool.
different classes and shit. And
Yeah,
they
no, it's
added,
cool.
bro. They added 4 new classes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
free.
Yeah, no,
It was great.
Wow.
I mean, they've done a lot of stuff with the multiplayer, and
Yeah.
I think they're gonna bring it back for Andromeda.
Yeah, they should.
But honestly, dude, like I think I'm saying this tentatively. I think I'm done with Mass Effect. I think
No way.
I
I
went
love
through
that
its
world too
course
much,
and
man. No, I love that entire universe way too much.
I
Like,
loved
whenever
it.
Andromeda comes out, or hopefully they announce something soon, man.
I hope
Probably
so.
E3.
But I don't know, man. The trilogy is
excited
the
for it,
trilogy. It's like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. You're done, and then The Hobbit came out and it was shitty, and I was like, okay, like
I know some of the next stuff I'll buy is the DLC for Dark Souls 3, 100%, and probably the expansion for Elite Dangerous.
Mm,
oh, that's your next
Those
purchases,
are like
huh?
what I have my eyes on. I
sure.
feel. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like, it's rough because I want to get Overwatch. I want to get the fucking.
Uh-huh.
I want to get packs for old gods in,
Oh, fuck,
in
man.
Hearthstone.
Oh, I dropped that, dude.
Oh god,
I'm
dude,
just
I
gonna
got-
live
I'm
off
def-
the minimal packs they give me.
This is actually what I'm super looking forward to. Actually, it's had a lot more info released in the last couple weeks.
Okay.
The last DLC for The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine.
Mm.
Dude, I still have the first DLC. I haven't played it. I just have it installed, and I'm waiting until the second one, and then I'm just gonna play them both
Nice.
back to back, like a whole new.
Fuck yeah.
I haven't
campaign.
even finished the game.
What was the first one called? Damn.
I
That's
don't
fine.
remember. I don't remember at all, dude, what the first one was called.
Sure.
But like, fuck, dude, like
I got through 75% of like the game, but I didn't finish it off.
it's. I mean,
It was a
I
great.
said
I mean,
it
I
before,
loved
bro.
it.
It's my 10 out of 10. Like, it's my game of the year for last year.
It-
Witcher
yeah.
3 is just everything, and like everything I've heard. Actually, it's funny because I haven't played that first DLC.
Yeah.
Everybody says that the first DLC is just infinitely better than the main campaign of the main game.
That's cool, man.
And then Blood and Wine looks even more promising. Blood and Wine just looks like a fucking crazy, absolutely twisted adventure, like out of nowhere. You're in
Yeah.
this whole new country, you're in this whole new city
Fuck yeah.
that hasn't been touched by the war that was in Witcher 3 and all that. Like,
Playing with a controller though is like a must in my opinion.
No,
Witcher
I
3
played
game.
with a keyboard
Just
mouse, and
the
I was
opposite,
totally
man.
awesome. Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
how you
just
guys
the
do
opposite.
that.
I
'Cause
don't think it's very playable. With,
Yeah, I played Witcher 1 with keyboard mouse. I played Witcher 2 with keyboard mouse, and Witcher 3 with keyboard mouse. It just, at first I was very like annoyed because it wasn't as intuitive as Witcher 2. But once I understood what it was trying to do, it was totally.
Dude, you remember I told you about this, how I started off using the keyboard and mouse, and I told you that it was near impossible for me to even finish that first encounter with the wolves in the very beginning. And then I told you I switched to controller, and it was just so much more smooth and
Yeah,
fluid
for
me.
sure.
I
Bro,
just have
no, man.
more-
Like to
the
me, like
control
third
feel.
person just comes natural with the controller.
Yeah.
But like Witcher's different, man. I
Witcher
don't
is
know.
different, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know. You have the heavy attacks, the short
Yeah.
attacks. You have like the different swords that you can switch to. Like
Sounds like Dark Souls 3.
It is very much. But that's the thing, you know, when Witcher 2 came
Hmm.
out, I would very much compare Witcher 2 to Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Now they're very different games, both
Sure.
of them, compared to one another. But the Dark Souls 1 and Witcher 1,
More
or
similar.
Witcher 2, sorry, just they're very similar. And I mean, like,
Well, Witcher 2 was a lot more linear, wasn't it, than Witcher 3?
yeah, I mean, it was an open world.
Yeah.
It was, but it wasn't linear in your narrative path.
Sure.
Witcher
It's
2,
as
like,
linear
had
as Dark Souls 3 almost, kind of.
In-
Like the way
Oh, the way it, like-
Dark Souls is linear.
the architecture and the geography of the world, yes, but the narrative, the story
Oh,
of
okay.
Witcher 2 can branch like absolutely completely. Like you can play two different playthroughs, two mainly, and you're just going to get a different game.
Nice.
Absolutely. Like you play one way and it's one route, and you play another way, it's another route. So,
Very cool.
yeah. No, I mean, dude, fuck me, man. I love The Witcher. I love
Yeah.
that whole. I read the books. I mean, I played all the games. Like I'm in.
Nice.
I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I love
Nice.
that whole world.
That's what I did with Warhammer. I read the books, I bought the little pieces, painted them, went to the workshop, played games, played the actual video games. I was like a Warhammer fanatic.
Nice.
They just released the Dawn of War.
Yes.
3. Dawn of War.
Oh yeah, I
3
posted
trailer.
the announcement
Yep.
trailer on the website.
It's
You
up
guys
on
should check
the
it
Next
out.
Level.
Yeah.
It's a cool website.
You should fucking yeah. You know,
It
it's,
is
a cool
it's a pretty decent website.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed, dude. Every time I go on it, I'm a little more impressed every time. You know, especially once like we fix it up a little more.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
It's gonna be fantastic. Row.
All right, guys. Let's move on to our last category, which is 21 questions, because it's our 21st birthday, or 21st week,
Let's
I guess.
do it.
So, Arg, you
Yeah.
got a little something for us. So
Yeah.
basically what we're trying to do in 21 questions, yes or no questions, we're trying to figure out what you're thinking of.
Yeah, so UM and John will be on a team. You can discuss together what questions you want to ask. You'll ask yes or no questions. I'll tell you yes or no.
Okay.
And then you'll try to figure it out.
I'll keep track right here.
You'll
Perfect.
keep
So
track.
we have something to
Because
look
I
back at.
forget, dude. I always
Yeah.
forget the earlier fucking questions
So-
and all that.
What I'm thinking of is video game related.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a video game itself, and it could be a character, whatever it is, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
Cool.
you guys have to figure it out. Go
All right,
for
John. I say we nail down, we try to figure out exactly what the hell this
It
thing is.
I think the first question to ask is it a character, right? Right?
Okay, sure.
Isn't that like the most obvious?
Okay. Is
So,
it a
Oreg,
character?
is it a character?
it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes?
It is
Okay, so it is
a character.
a character. Very good.
Gender?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Is it a male?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
Male
on a roll.
character. Very good. How about we nail down genre? Wait, no.
That's a rough one,
No,
dude.
not yet. How about I don't know, man. What are you thinking?
Region, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Japanese?
But at the same time, like if we waste the region question, there's so many regions that it won't narrow it down, right?
We can straight up say east or west.
No, you can't.
Oh,
You have
no,
to
you
say,
can't.
is it East?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean, like just knowing if it's east, like if it's an Asian game or a Western game.
Okay,
like,
fine.
I think it
All
could
right,
be very.
go for it.
Is it
Ask the question.
is it an Eastern game?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. Very good.
No. You asked the wrong question.
Oh, I mean, is the character from an Eastern
Yes.
game?
Yes.
Okay. From an Eastern
He
game.
has been from an Eastern game.
Interesting. He has been from an Eastern game, so
He has been. What is this past tense
our
bullshit?
dude.
dude?
So this possibly means
Yeah,
that
Dude, don't focus. No, see, you're gonna start writing that implication. And
Oh,
go the
God damn
wrong
it.
direction. Just think of your next question. Think of narrowing it down more, like you have been.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough.
Just Nintendo. Should we ask him? Is he from Nintendo?
No, man, knowing Aurek, like if he thought of a Nintendo like character, I'd be
That's
impressed.
too weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
he
mean,
doesn't play
me-
Nintendo games, dude.
I'll just tell you, fuck Nintendo.
So we're
Okay, all right. The
it's
Dark
cheating,
Souls
I guess.
is Eastern.
Dark Souls is Eastern, but if he's
But
that's
it's
so
not gonna be
easy,
from
that's
Dark
so
Souls.
obvious and easy, dude. If you're asking me about Dark Souls
No,
shit,
it can't be.
Why
There's
is
no
there
way.
a character in Dark Souls I could be thinking of?
It's Andre.
it's an
dude.
Eastern game.
But think of all the characters that Dark Souls has. Wouldn't it be difficult for you to guess what it is? How is that easy?
We'll figure it out. Like if we get Dark Souls, if it's from
What if
Dark
it's
Souls,
just like a character from one of the series, like one of the NPCs? How would you even?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
okay.
Okay, well,
how many?
All right,
how
all right,
many?
do we
forget
wanna
about it,
ask?
forget about it.
Dude, how many male NPCs are there in Dark Souls series?
What if he's playing games, dude? What if
yeah,
he is
no,
from
I
Dark
mean
Souls?
he's
It's the
always
fucking-
playing. Look at him, dude. He's fucking raising his eyebrows, bro. Get out of here.
Okay, whatever, man. I say we waste our fourth question
With
and we ask, like, is it from the Dark Souls universe?
is it from the Dark Souls universe?
No.
Okay,
All right.
at least we know
That's a
that
good
for a
one.
fucking fact.
It was gonna haunt you for the rest of the
It
game.
was, dude. It was literally gonna make
Dude,
me
if
like
you
an
asked-
old man.
Yeah, if you asked all the other questions, then it ended up being a Dark Souls. You would have just straight killed yourself. Seppuku.
Okay, all right. So
Okay, so wait, hold on. We got an Eastern he.
it is a
and male.
character, male character from an Eastern game, not from Dark Souls. Okay.
Take a sip of that beer.
How
boy.
about? I said we go for genre.
Try it out?
We
Man.
try genre.
What are you gonna try? Like, what genre this character belongs in? How does that? How are you gonna phrase that question? You know what I mean?
Okay. How about we ask whether this character is in different types of genres? Would that be any?
Different genres of game, you mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking that.
How about
Hold
this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Does this character come from a game that has numerous iterations? I think that's an important question.
Okay. Like, does it come from a series?
Yeah. Does it
Okay.
come from a series? Like, does it come from a game with numerous iterations?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Many iterations.
So from a series.
Many iterations.
Is he the main
A
character?
Western game. Yeah, I mean,
Is he the main character from his game?
or
He's one of the main characters.
Okay, interesting. So one of the main characters.
He's not the main character. It's actually, you could make an argument for who might be the main character, but he is one of the main characters. You know
Fair
what
enough.
I mean? Yeah. Does that make sense?
So,
yeah.
Okay.
one of the main characters.
What do they make
He's in every iteration. Whereas,
Oh,
Every iteration.
okay, cool.
whereas
In every iteration.
yeah, it's just like a little freebie I'll give you.
Okay.
He's in every iteration of the games. As
Eastern
far as I
game,
know,
huh? So like Eastern game is like an Asian game.
Yes.
created by some
By a company
Japanese
in the
or
East.
from the
Chinese
Eastern-
or Korean or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if all the iterations, but the ones I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Okay.
enough, bro. I mean, if you know them, we know them probably
Cool.
as that. Yeah.
Interesting.
This fun, dude.
This is a rough McTuff. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
this
it's
is a
Rob
good one.
McTuff. You're
Ye-
throwing a curveball because you don't give a fuck about like Eastern games, really.
Yeah, I'm throwing a curveball, huh? Tell me after you guess what it is.
Oh, damn, dude.
Preconceived
This
notions.
is some fucking DBZ shit, dude.
Is
it a DBZ game?
It probably is.
Is it a DBZ game?
Yes.
Oh,
Dude, you
yeah.
fucking go, dude. Is it Xenoverse?
Did I give it away with the curveball?
Yeah, dude, you gave it away.
was-
Is it Xenoverse? Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. Is it
Well,
that game?
no, I mean,
that's a
that's
rough
the-
question. That's the same type of question I was asking.
it doesn't
Oh,
matter
we're
because
asking-
they would all be in the same thing, right?
Right.
It's Xenoverse or Tenkaichi or Budokai. It would all be the
Right.
same kind of thing.
Right. Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
How many?
Sorry.
How many questions deep are you?
Yeah, how many?
We're on 8.
Yeah, no, we got this
Damn, you
down
got this too
pat.
easy,
Dude,
man.
the second we figured out that fucking DBZ.
It's because I.
Yeah, no, you gave it away.
Dude,
You
you
gave
gave
it
it away, dude.
You guys know me too well. Damn.
That was good though. Hold on. We haven't figured
Alright.
it out. Hold on.
Let's do this.
Of course
Um,
you have.
Goku, Gohan. Like,
Oh,
let's go down the list. Like,
it's a Vegeta.
Yes.
Okay. All right, man.
Dude, I
At
thought
number
about
8.
thinking of something like really inconspicuous and obscure at first, and I'm like, nah, that's gonna be weird. I'm like, let me, like you said, throw a curveball and actually do the reverse and think of something that like.
But you
is
gave
number
it
one.
away by saying it's not a curveball.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
did. I know right there because Emmy didn't even figure it out. He's like,
Yeah.
if it's something that's really close to Aurik's home, it's DBZ.
Yeah.
So
First thing.
yeah, the first thing that no, I'm a
But
DBZ
damn, that was a good
diehard
character.
fan. What?
That was a good character. That
Yeah,
was like a
Vegeta,
good
dude.
thing. Yeah,
We got time for one more?
bro. I'm
Let's
down.
do it.
Let's do one more.
Sure.
John, do
John,
you want to
you
do
wanna
it or
think
do you
of
want me to do it?
You guys talk for a second. Let me think of a character.
Think
All right,
of- or doesn't have to be a character.
Or whatever. Yeah, let me think of a
Yeah,
a
go for it.
whole thing.
anything
yeah.
video game related.
Dude, so talking about DBZ,
Yeah.
The only DBZ game that's actually pretty good
Uh-huh.
is the Budokai games.
Yeah,
Like those fighting games are actually fucking solid, man.
I had Budokai on my PlayStation.
Yes, on PlayStation 2, that was the first game
Mhm.
I bought,
It
dude.
was great.
It was a Budokai.
You know what? Honestly, Xenoverse was as fun as it lasted.
Dude,
but it
Xenoverse
didn't
looks
last
like a
long.
trash fire, man. That game.
It looks bad, but the gameplay is cool. Like the visually.
Is it a
doesn't look-
fighting game? What is that
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, it's a fighting game. It's a fighting game. It's like a 3D open, like the way that Pokken is, but like more open.
Okay.
And there's a storyline. There's a campaign. You go through the thing. Like, yeah, there's a lot to do. I spent a good amount of time on it, but once you finish all of that, there's not much left. You know, like multiplayer with other people. It's pretty much just PvP, just
Yeah.
versing other people and stuff. That's all it
How
is.
is it PvP? Is it
Tweaking
okay?
your build, you know, because your character, you can develop them how you want. You can have a custom character.
Yeah.
You can pick what race you want to be like. You can be Majin from like the
Oh,
Majin
cool.
Buu race. You could be the Piccolo and the Mechian race, right?
Oh, dude, I didn't realize that you can make your own character.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. You can set up your own abilities. There's some really cool like dynamics and gameplay involved, but visually it looks kind of shit.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I have my character.
All right.
Oh, no.
God damn it, dude.
Damn, dude.
It's all this beer, man.
It's all right. Well, no, it's a character. That's fine. Honestly, the way you play 21 questions is the person
Yeah.
starts off by telling you it's a character, thing,
Okay.
place, or what it is.
So I say we just give up our first question. Our first question is it a character?
Sure, fine. It is a character.
Because that's probably
It's
what I was
probably
going to
what
ask.
you were gonna ask.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
That's
it
fair
is a
enough.
character.
Okay.
Is the character male?
Is that what you're at? Is that the question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Damn, dog.
We're-
Trying
we're-
to deflect my questions.
All right.
Dude, fucking, we're misogynists over here. All everything's
I
been
know.
male. This, that. Yeah.
Okay. Is...
East or West?
No. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Let's go for genre.
Sure, man.
Okay.
Uh,
Ask.
Is it an action game?
Wait.
Is
Don't
the-
answer that. So
Okay.
it doesn't count. How about we ask if all the iterations of the game this character is a part of has always been the same genre? Because what if you say,
Sure.
you know, because maybe the
Yeah.
game switched genres, right?
Okay.
What, do we even know if there's multiple iterations?
We should ask that. Is it a standalone game or is it a series?
It's a series.
Okay.
So, okay, should we ask if the series has all been one genre?
Uh,
Or we can be more specific. We can say, has the entire... or no,
yeah, no, that's a good question, man.
Okay, John. Has
What
the
is it?
entire series been pretty much just one genre? Or has it, like, you know what I mean?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
So are we just going to start guessing
is,
genres
is that
here?
is that like a hesitant yes?
No,
Or is-
it's a... I'm certain yes.
Okay.
However, if there are outliers, I don't know them.
okay.
So I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't know them either.
Yeah,
So-
probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if guessing genres.
So it's a character, it's a male, it's a series.
Do you want to just say like top 2 genres? Like,
Sure, just
what are we gonna ask though? Like,
um,
is it a RPG game?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it an RPG?
Is it-
No.
Is the character from an RPG?
No.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. I was expecting it to be. Not.
Should we do like action? I don't know.
That's what you want, man.
Are you
I don't
guys
know.
gonna just guess genres?
That's what I was saying. Well, Emma wants to do that.
Hey, it'll
I
make it
don't know.
more fun. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
could if you'd like. Yeah, go for
Well, we
it.
can throw a couple questions away on that.
Please
Yeah,
do. Yeah, no, whatever you like. Yeah, whatever.
Is it like some retarded genre that's
no,
just not?
you
That's not my
guys-
question.
You guys, I know.
Okay.
You guys will guess it, I think, if you ask the right questions. However, if you ask like just like fucking
Random
weird
genres.
questions, I don't think you're gonna get it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's jump
Let's
ship.
get a little
Yeah.
serious.
No, but you can. I mean, you can ask the genre stuff and it'd be fine. I think
You think?
it's really
Oh,
up
he's
to what
he's
genre you guess,
deflecting.
dude.
Is the character from an MMO?
No,
Okay.
Damn.
Is the character that from the game's genre action genre? Like action as an action
Yeah. Like could
shooter
the games
style.
be considered
no,
action?
You know what I
no, not the way you
No.
just described. No.
Like action. Like action. There's action. Like whether you're shooting
Would
a gun
anyone
or
describe the games as action?
No, I don't think so.
It's not an
man.
action
no.
genre.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say like a hesitant no, and
there's action in the game, but it's not an action genre?
yeah,
Okay.
it's like that. Yeah, I'll give that. Yeah.
How many questions do we waste?
So we're on 8.
Fuck already? You
We're
guys
on
already
8,
had
bro.
it down
8 is
by
fine.
8.
You
is
can take your
Aw,
time.
man.
Yeah, no, we have all
I'm
the time in the
panicking,
world,
man.
man.
I'm
No,
panicking.
man, nothing to panic about.
All right.
Oh, Danny boy.
You want me to think of something? What are we going to do? Are we
Should
just
we do
gonna
East
keep
and West
guessing
again?
genres?
Should we just do East and West?
Damn, we already guessed so many genres, though. Why not just keep going?
You want to just keep going? All right. Is it from a shooter? Is the character from a shooter?
No.
Is the character from an RTS?
No.
What the fuck? There's no genres left. Is a fighter.
Yes.
We got it! Okay, so I don't know. We wasted a lot of questions, but now we know it's from a fighting.
We're on 11.
So it's from a fighting genre series.
Should we start?
It could be like Street
Fighting
Fighters.
games?
Yeah, like fighting games. Like I don't know, Street Fighters. What else is there? What? Give me some fighting
Mortal
games.
Kombat, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct.
I don't know about Killer Instinct. I doubt John. So it's either Mortal
That's
Kombat.
a good doubt, bro.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter would be the top 2 picks here,
Okay.
right? I feel like I think he might like.
Are you asking me?
No.
Okay.
Well, we can straight up ask: is the character from?
Whatever, bro. It's 2 questions, and they're 2
It
good
doesn't
questions.
have to be 2 questions. We could say is
No,
the-
it has to be a yes or no question, dude.
No, I mean, but I was gonna say, is the character from either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat World, just to knock both of them out of the park at the same time? If it's not,
But if he says yes,
If
then
he
we
says
still
yes,
have to ask it again.
We still have- oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, 2 questions then. Fine. Should
No,
we?
no. You're right though, because if it's neither,
Yeah.
then we're gonna waste 2 questions for nothing.
Yeah.
So might as well eliminate both of them.
But if it is,
then whatever. We're
at least we'll know that.
You
Worst
guys
case
have
scenario-
a potential actually of wasting 3, right?
Yeah.
if we ask Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat separately. But if we ask them together, we only have potential of losing 2.
Okay, John. So is this character from whatever game it is, either a Street Fighter or a Mortal Kombat series?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. Cool. Is it from Street Fighter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're trying to fuck with us with that Street Fighter character shit, huh?
It's fucking Ryu, dude.
It's fucking real, isn't it? But we can't. Can you just use one of your questions for that?
Is he one of the main characters?
What do you define as a main character? Because they've had similar rosters throughout all their series, right?
There's like a handful of main characters.
Yeah, like I would say, like it is he like one of the?
See, it's a tough question. It's a tough thing.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Do you want to just ask if it's Ryu? How many questions?
It can't be Ryu.
Why not?
We're on 13.
It could be Ryu. It could be. I mean, how many Street Fighter characters does John know?
I'm sure he knows
I know
a few,
lot of
dude.
them, yeah.
It could be Dalsim, I guess.
I'm just telling you
Why
right
don't-
now. I know a lot of
Why
Street
don't
Fighter
we
characters.
group up like say 3 characters
We
into
can't
one
do that
question?
shit, dude.
Nah,
We can't
bro,
do
that's
that shit.
cheap,
No.
bro.
No, we can't
We
do
did that with Mortal Kombat
can't
and
do
Street
that.
Fighter though.
That's different.
Okay, 2. Can we do 2K?
No.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's getting too specific, and then like
Fine.
it's just
Yeah,
a matter
no.
of time, right?
Fine,
it doesn't
fine,
matter.
fine.
Is he Ryu?
Yes. It's Ryu.
I was gonna guess Dalsim next.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
That's
It
good.
was Ryu. I really didn't think you guys would guess Ryu because like, why would I fucking
Why
pick
would
Ryu
you?
of all people?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That was great. I mean, the second we knew it was fighting genre, there was only so many fighting games. We
It
knew.
was actually interesting because you guys could have considered Super Smash Brothers a fighting genre,
I
but
guess
you
so.
didn't.
Yeah,
I
we
could have.
didn't.
I could have honestly just said it was a Super Smash Brothers character, and then you'd have a whole slew of
Fuck.
shit. You'd have a
that's
whole
true.
slew of shit to guess through, right?
Right on.
But I was actually surprised you didn't consider that first.
Okay.
You guys consider Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter games I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
first.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You panicked a little bit. when you
boy,
mentioned
oh
that.
boy,
That
dude.
was good.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I'm in
mean,
the
it's
groove.
all on you.
It's
for
on
it,
me.
man.
Go for it, boys.
You already know something.
I already have it.
You got it.
Oh,
and
what a
have it.
bastard!
I already have it.
Well, is it a?
Is it a character?
I
It's
mean,
not a character.
Is okay. That's why he fucked us over now. Is it a video game?
Hold on. Let me get this thing set up.
Sure.
Dude, you
So,
set up
not a
everything.
character.
What if we say is it a video game and he says no? What's the next question here?
Is it a console?
Is it a console? Is it
It
a
might be.
game company?
Yeah, it might be.
Damn, we're gonna waste like half our questions figuring
But
out.
if
what
we
it
know
is.
it's a game company, it's gonna be so easy from there. I think.
guess so.
Yeah.
Watch, you just said that he's gonna
One
change what he
second,
was
boys.
thinking of.
No, I'm not.
No.
This is weird.
No, bro, take your time. Anyways, bro, like I honestly didn't guess that you would fucking.
No, because when I think fighting genre, Super Smash Ball doesn't come to my mind. Dude.
See, I agree with you, but it's funny because Davis Safarian, me and him had that argument that he thought
Mm-hmm.
Super Smash Brothers can definitely be considered a fighting game.
Yeah, it can be considered. A
I
fighting
don't
game.
think it can, man. I don't think it can simply because you're taking damage percentage wise. You're going off the fucking map. You're like
I don't
hitting
think it's
the.
I don't
not
think it's a fighting game either.
It's not, dude. It's not a fighting
It's
game
like
at
a
all.
variation.
It's a brawler game.
Yeah, it's a brawler game.
It's
which
not
is
a
like
fighting-
which is kind of like a variation of a
I would
fighting
say it's
game.
like a subset. It's like
Yeah,
within
exactly.
the realm
Yeah.
of, but it's not a
Exactly.
fighting game in the sense Mortal
No.
Kombat,
Yeah,
Street
of course
Fighter.
not.
It's not
course
at
not.
all.
I agree with that totally. That's why when you said fighting genre, I said Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter
Yeah.
or whatever we came up with.
Everything good? I mean,
Everything good?
all right. So
Not a
you-
character.
Not a character? That
Is
was
it
our
a
first
video
question.
game?
Yes. Sorry?
Is it a video game?
Yes. Totally
Okay.
is a video game.
Do we want to ask if the standalone or has iterations?
Yeah, it does. Is it standalone or does it? Or well, we can't ask that. Does it have iterations or is it a
Yes.
series?
Okay, there you go.
It's a series.
Yes, it is a series.
So
When
when
are
I'm
we
saying
guessing for the individual game or are we guessing for the series?
No,
That's
the
the
actual-
question.
well, if we can figure out the series, then we can figure out the game. But we're guessing for the actual game.
Yeah.
And I think, like, basically he thought of this as we were guessing for yours. So I feel like there might have been something that gave him like the idea to think of this. So I'm thinking of along the lines of like fighting genre, maybe. It might be a game in the fighting genre.
You can
that is
ask.
thinking
Well,
of.
let's burn the question. Go for it.
Do we want to burn genre questions? Because if I ask if it's in the fighting genre, we're gonna start asking, is it in this genre? Is it in that? You know what I mean? It could be helpful.
I don't think it's in the fighting genre. I don't think Emin would be that simple to you know, yeah.
Uh-huh.
What if he's throwing a curve? No, see, that's deflection right there. It's not fighting genre for sure.
It's definitely not a fucking fighting.
It's up to you
genre.
guys.
Yeah,
It's up to you guys. I don't know.
What do we do?
Okay, hold on. So we know it's a character, and we
No, it's a
No.
video game.
Oh, sorry. We know it's a. We know it's a fucking video game, and
Yeah.
that's it, right?
It's
that's
a
all we
video
know?
game. It's
Not a
part of
character.
It's
Oh,
part
and
of a
itera-
series.
It's a series.
Yeah, it's part of a
Um,
series.
Does this video game? I'm gonna just ask. Does this
Okay.
video game belong to a series that is owned by Nintendo?
No.
Okay.
That's fine. Should we ask something like, "Have I played this video game?" Or should we
as
ask?
far as
have
Emin knows, yeah, sure.
or should we
have
ask how
we-
either of us played it? Is
Yeah,
that a better
that's.
question?
No, I think that's fine.
Have either of us actually played this game?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Okay, so it's not a yeah. It's not a yes.
I don't know.
Okay, so it's an I don't. Does that count like a question?
Yeah,
because
sure.
you can't give a
We'll
straight yes
count
or
it.
no.
We'll count it. We'll count it. We'll say as
No,
far-
yeah, no, like I'm counting that.
Okay.
As far as Emin knows, we have not played it.
Sure,
but
okay.
we might have. So it's a no,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
But you guys definitely know about it.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair enough.
sure. That makes it really hard, man. Games I know about but I don't play, like it's really not in my memory.
So it's
Keep
not.
asking
Well, okay, hold
questions,
on.
man.
It's a video game. It's a series.
Yeah.
It's not owned by Nintendo.
Nope.
No, and we might have played it, probably not. He would have said yeah if he knew we played it. So obviously it's something that
It's
like
not like a big.
it's a distant game. It
staple,
might be
yeah.
big. That's just not. We're not like into that. Or should we ask like if the latest iteration has come out within a certain period of time?
Yeah.
So
Has
that
the
it's not
latest
like
has the latest iteration come out?
What kind of time period would be good though? A year is that good?
2 years.
2
Yeah,
years,
we'll
1 year,
say
1
2
year?
years.
Do you remember games 2 years ago that came out? I don't. We got to make the question a little more worthwhile.
A year, I guess.
Yeah.
So the game has the
The la-
last
the la-
iteration of the game come out in the last year.
Yes.
Year, not only this year. I mean, just year.
Within a year.
Yeah, 365 days.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Within
So
365 days. Yeah.
It's a relatively recent game then. So this game came out. It's not Nintendo and we haven't played it. So it's probably not even a genre that I'm very into. So I'm really into RTSs. It's probably not an RTS. I'm really into RPGs too. It's probably not. It could be an RPG. I guess I haven't played like all the RPGs that came
Do
out.
we
right?
want to just ask the genre question then?
I guess knowing the genre really helps, especially since it's not a character, it's a game itself, right?
So RPG is probably the most prolific, right?
We can go like RPG. I'd still want to try out like fighter too.
You really think it's a fight, dude?
Dude,
I
I,
don't
feel
think
like
it's
he
a
might
fighter.
throw something like that at us.
I don't think it's a fighter, but we can ask. We're still like kind of early in the
do you
question.
wanna do you want to do RPG?
So is it an RPG?
No.
Okay, like
Like,
RPG.
that's a solid no.
When I okay, fine, solid no.
Should we
okay.
ask if it's an MMO?
MMOs aren't really series though. Some of them are, but I
Well,
don't
if they
think
have
it's-
expansions, doesn't that?
Do we count expansion
Do we
as
count
series?
expansion
Hold
as
on, this
series?
is
To
a
me, that's
meta
not a part of
question.
the
Okay, hold
question.
on. To be fair, like talking about the MMO thing, like don't ask the MMO question
Okay.
because it's not an RPG.
Oh, true. That's a really good
that's
point.
true,
But
we didn't-
again, do we count like expansions as like creating a series?
Yeah, meta question.
Yeah.
Like meta question. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
like if
absolutely.
well,
Okay,
if
okay.
it's one game and there's expansions for it, we would count that as a series.
Oh,
You know
mean
what I
like
mean?
that?
That's what we mean.
No.
Okay.
I guess not.
Oh, okay. Then that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Well, how many questions? Which question?
You guys are on 8.
Oh, that's
Okay,
we're good.
yeah,
we're
we're
good.
fine.
We're really
yeah,
good.
you guys are fine.
Let's guess more genres then, huh?
That's like the
It's
okay.
not. It's not an RPG.
It's not an RPG.
I don't think it's an RTS.
Okay, hold on, bro. Is it a shooter?
There. Yeah. What? They're shooting.
Okay. All right. That says a lot too.
Should I ask if the game has like
That's not the primary genre.
Sure, that's fine. So it's not it's not an FPS like Halo or Destiny or whatever.
Right. Should I ask if there's like a main prolific like character like in the game?
I would say no, dude. That doesn't help me at least. So
should I ask if it's like a team versus team game, like 6v6, like Overwatch?
That might be okay.
So
Overwatch is not a series though, so that's already
it's not Overwatch. But are there series that are like team versus team shooter? Okay, try to think game that has shooting in it.
Don't latch on to the shooter part.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not a shooter.
Well, it has shooting elements.
It has shooting in it, but you will not call this a shooter.
Oh, okay. So it's not a shooter genre then. It's some other genre is basically what you're trying to say by that.
I'm gonna ask a question. Hold on.
Oh, sure.
I just shrugged.
Does this game have a stealth element?
Yes.
That is a very good question, man.
Yeah, good question.
I have a game in mind.
Tell me.
I don't want to.
Well, tell me what it is.
Deus Ex, but it didn't come out in the last year.
But didn't the latest iteration come out in the last year?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, aren't there other games that are stealth? They have stealth.
Stealth and shooting.
Well, I mean, any stealth game has some kind of shooting in it, right? Like the shooting is secondary. The stealth, I feel like, is more of a primary thing to the game.
It is. No, I agree with you. However, I'm trying to think of games that have both, right? Because he said there's both possible in the game, and the stealth aspect.
Should we ask if it's like a PC game or a console game or whatever? You know what I mean? Like,
oh, sure. I mean, okay.
Be very careful how you ask this question.
What the fuck?
Because
you can't
depending on how you ask it, if I say yes or no, like it might throw you guys completely off.
Can you play this? Oh, no.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
If you say if the game's on the PC, he says yes, it could be also on the console, you know?
At launch, was this game
First
on the...
Wait. First ask me the question before you
At launch, was this game on the PC?
That's a good question.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
At launch, was this game on the PC?
I'm going to say yes. Let me...
Look it up just to be sure.
Yeah, I have it open right here.
Let's think of our next question in the meantime. Stealth
yes.
game.
Yes.
Okay, PC stealth game within the recent year. PC stealth
in
game
this
within the
last
recent
365
year
days,
that we
dude.
probably haven't played. Don't try to think like a whole year back. Just try to think stealth games. Like how many stealth games can you think of, man? I can't really think of many stealth games. Like stealth games just aren't even coming to mind.
Hold on.
You guys were very close to a question that would have set you guys on the right path.
When?
I can't answer.
We were close. We were close to like
you guys
20
were about
questions.
to ask. You guys were about to ask it, and you
The only stealth
didn't.
game I can think of, like recent.
We were about to ask.
Wait a second. Hold on.
What were we about to ask?
Hold on.
You guys want me to go through
No.
what you guys have so far?
Not yet. There was a game that came out recently that has stealth as a main function,
Okay. Which game?
but also shooting. Hitman.
Yeah, sure.
Is it Hitman?
Sure is.
Oh,
I fucking do it, nigga! Yeah!
There you go, man. Well done.
good one, dude.
Hell yeah.
Good
Yeah.
one.
It was Hitman.
What was the question
good.
you were saying? If we asked, we were about to ask.
Like, does it have a main character, like a main?
Oh, the
face
one I was
to the
saying,
game? Yeah,
like a
dude,
prolific
Agent
main
47.
character.
But see, I
Yeah.
wouldn't think of it from that question, though.
Because that's how I
Yeah.
envision games. Like if
sure.
it has a
Yeah,
main
because like
character,
every fucking Hitman game, you see, Agent 47 with the fucking barcode.
Yeah, dude. If you said stealth,
Dude, I'm so glad
Well
I
done.
guessed that.
That was
Yeah,
good.
dude.
Good job.
No, dude, that stealth question.
No, that was out of
But
nowhere.
you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of Deus Ex, but I didn't know. I mean, it didn't come out in the last year, but I thought, maybe.
It was funny. Like I was choosing between Hitman or Splinter Cell. I'm like, there's no way they're gonna get Splinter Cell.
I wouldn't get Splinter Cell at all.
Yeah.
I've played Splinter Cell.
Have you?
I
Have
mean,
you guys
but
played any of the Hitman games? I'm curious.
The
I
very
played-
first one.
I
Yeah.
played one. I don't remember which one it was, but I played a Hitman game briefly.
Okay.
I liked it.
So-
I like Hitman.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
It's cool. It's a cool genre.
Nice, yes,
series.
dude. That
Yeah.
straight up that stealth question though was out of nowhere, and it was the best question.
I'm
Yeah.
glad, dude. Sometimes you just,
Yeah, dude. I don't know what train of thought led you to ask if
Yeah.
it's a stealth game or not.
I don't know.
No, man, that was great. Okay, guys, that was a fantastic episode.
It was great.
Yeah, that was very fun. Thank you
Yes.
guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions for us, you guys can send it over to mail@thenextlevel.com and we will answer it. If you guys have some trivia for us, we will try.
Try.
Cool, man. Thank you,
right.
boys.
Yeah. Good night.
See you next week.